Yo, what's going on, everybody? Gray here. We are back. It's day number 288 of the free-to-play account series right here in Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all doing spectacular today. Hope the sound and everything's good. Still having some minor issues, but I think we're on day 2 here without any, so let's keep that rolling. We got a bunch of fun stuff to talk about today. I've got something cool to show you when it comes to Alliance Battle. To share, and then also I have some Recon on Ares to share with you guys, as well as a few other fun topics to go over. But before we get into any of that, what's going on, Damien? Thanks so much for being here, bro. What's going on, Shivansh? I think my headset is set in a weird mode, I tell you what. What's up, Shivansh? What's up, Crispy Crunchy? What's up, Moon? Thanks for being here. What up, Darks? Thanks for the tip, and thanks for being here. I'm going to shout that one out. Make sure, guys, you keep potentials in mind for that native tier 2 discount if you have to level a character all the way. Just keep in mind, those potentials, particularly the second potential, can be a pain in the ass. What up, Ethereal? Thanks for being here, man. Good to see you as always, bro. Who else we got hanging out? We got Ash here. What's going on, Ash? Thanks for being here, bro. It's your boy, Trey. What's happening? Junior Hot Sauce. What up, dude? B and C, good to see you, bro. It's been a minute. The bread and cheese is always nice to have. What up, G Varoon? What up, Ron? What's up, Bob Brown Bear? What's going on, guys? Chunky Monkey up at the top, and KT3. What up, Jermaine? Let's get started. I know what's happening, brother. Deadlock. What up, dude? All right, let's grab these rewards. Is this... Yeah, it's got this weird be aware. It's not weird. I bet a lot of Bluetooth headsets have it these days. Like a be aware setting, and it makes it sound like I don't have a headset on, but it makes a bunch of weird, like, I don't know, it makes weird sound. We can't have it. No energy. No, sir, you may not have any energy. We have no bananas. Yeah, that looks really disappointing. Let's get a new one. I could have bought those gear up kits. I'm still on like a gold spending freeze for the most part. We're having a little fun, but I'm not buying like small gold part of the gear up kits and stuff right now. Rather have the gold, y'all. We got stuff to do. Oh, really? Oh, man. Yeah, we did a crazy one on the anniversary, bro. I don't know if we're ever going to get to like that level of Supa again. I shouldn't say that. We probably will, man. We probably will. But yeah, this one should be fun. I'm particularly excited to lock in that native tier 2, rip through that. We did that last year too. It'll be fun. We're going to do the whole thing in one sitting. And this time, guys, I promise we'll check the totals of the materials before I get started. Just for fun. We'll mark them down. All right, let's grab a bunch of rewards. I love free stuff. Yum, 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 yum. Gimme in my belly. I suppose this isn't free, but what can you expect from your friends? Always want something to give something. Ooh. And we are low on tokens, but that is good, as we just spent them, and we got some tier 4 mats. Which, man, we're not, like... I had this dream, this, like, delusion that I carried for a few moments where I thought maybe, just maybe, we were going to be able to, like, tier 4 Zeus or Silver Surfer or whoever, and then we just straight up bam, go into tier 4 Mephisto. Yeah, that ain't happening. That's gonna take a lot of materials. What up, Comics Talio? Good to see you, bro. Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. What's up, Ro? What's going on, guys? That was a bit of a overestimate, methinks, because we've got plenty to get through our native tier 2, tier 4. But I think after that, we're gonna be pretty tight on materials, and it's certainly not gonna be enough for a native tier 3, tier 4. No. We're going to have to save a little bit. So we might actually, like I said, do another Supa stream. That's right. I'm leaving this. If anybody's wondering, I'm trying to sync this up for after the live stream so I can get my full energy refresh right after we're done and then jump into a Mythic Rift or whatever. It just lines up better. Yeah. I forgot what I was talking about, and that's okay. Let's keep moving. Did I get all my free stuff? Inbox. What do we got? Nothing exciting, I don't think. Oh, yeah, we got one booty box. I don't think I'm going to save up chests in the inventory this time. What up, unique person? What up, Toy Toy? What's going on, guys? Tier 4 Ares? Yeah, he is good, man. I got some news on Ares. Yeah. Yeah, nice, man. Nice. He's cleaning house for you. What'd you equip for him? What CTP or whatever did you equip for him, Toy Toy? So we're just going to grab all this stuff. I'm not going to save the chests up like I do. We just going to grab them. I did remember after stream yesterday, yeah, to clear the rest of my World Boss Legend clears. I did realize later that I totally forgot to do the rest of them, but that's okay. All right, what do we got in here? Anything spectacular? I don't think so. Pretty regular, old regular. 3 mil gold's nice. Take that. I don't even know where that came from. I could have checked. Let's see, 6-star selector. You don't say. We gotta, let's just like use for GBR or something, man. Yeah, that's such a weird thing, I know, with the Inhumans Day. I guess it's not that weird, but it's just crazy that, like, they made this new Inhumans uniform, and it's, like, Black Bolt's pretty much as good. That's Kamala. That's so tough. It's not tough if you have Black Bolt, though, because then you're just like, hey, nice. We are going to grab Winter Soldier. A little bit of foreshadowing, maybe, if you're paying attention. If you're paying attention to what's going on around here. Some tokens. Yeah. We just need to, like, grab these for PR. Oh, I could save them, but guys, I feel like I'm going to forget. Yeah, there's been a little bit of testing, Moon. I got some info, and then I'm hoping, yeah, some people in chat, like Toy Toy just said he tier 4 Ares, couldn't wait. He's very good. We'll be replacing Thanos or Hades for villain alien for him, Hulk, and Gladiator. And I'll get into, I mean, I guess we could just talk about it now. That's pretty much it here. I'm going to save it. I'll come back to the boost points. I hate to use QBR. I don't like to do that. So, yeah, there you go. And I think that's everything as far as getting all of our goodies for the day. Very nice. Let's do this really quick just in case there's a challenge. Not to mention, that way y'all can have your stumble points. And do we have some of these done? Because we're going to need a little. Ew. Ouch. You have combined ISO today. Ew. These are kind of ucky. I mean, they're all right. We got the 50. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. I take it back. That's nice. But I just need like one challenge, y'all. These are all like multiverse invasion. No one wants to hang out for that, bro. Oh, there we go. Woo! Saved by the Chaotix. Saved by the Chaotix. I don't know, man. Yeah, just use one. Less gold. Let's go. And we still got a few. 1,600. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. There we go. Woo! Anything to avoid doing multiverse invasion on stream. There we go. Much better. Much better. Close, guys. That was close. All right. And really quick, we'll let a couple more ticks of energy go by to see if we can get away without doing another challenge. There wasn't one for GBR, was there? Well, sure enough, there frickin' was. But we're going to do events first. And we'll go get the news out of the way. The Recon and stuff. I haven't checked the forums today. I'm not going to lie. I just realized that. I have not checked the forums, so if there's any news there, I haven't seen it, but I don't think so. There shouldn't be. Anyhow, Secret Shop, hope you're all doing good. Keep up on that. Keep up if you're doing it. Yeah, good luck, man. I hope you guys get good luck with your boards. Character upgrade, again, that was a really good tip. Don't, like, follow me and, like, be like, ha, 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 we're saving. We're going to do it on the super stream for the support and stuff. Keep in mind, I have these 2 tickets, y'all. I have a superior, not a regular, but a superior first potential ticket and a superior second potential ticket. So this would let me take someone instantly from like just acquiring them all the way up to tier 4. But for a lot of people, don't let that sneak up on you, man, because it'd be a real bummer if you lock someone in and you forgot about their potential. So chop chop if you need to get potential. Make your choices. What else we got going on, man? Bonus mission, same place it was yesterday, obviously. We got to spend some more crystals. I don't know why we do that. And then we've got ranked battle today, which is why I'm like here looking at these anyways. And I think today we're going to go ahead and put in a score, get our rewards, and then maybe, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but maybe on the super stream we'll pick up Ares uniform for fun to come in here and get a better score. See how it goes. Well, for now, we're level 60. I believe we can at least run in circles and cancel some roars. So let's get some rewards. Yeah, I know. Good call. Keep that in mind as well. Yeah, that's kind of right along the same point. You can lock someone in without their potential realized. So really important to keep those potentials in mind. Second potentials can be really rough. So keep that in mind. What do we got? It's the one! Bam! Oh, with the axe and the sword. I could probably just get in here and attack, eh? Yeah, dude, why not? Oh, yeah, dude, savagery. And a smash. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Although, hey, it almost wasn't. That was crazy. Did we get it? We got it, didn't we? Bro, weird. I like put up. Can you do that? I didn't even realize you could do that. You can't cancel like that. What is it? 3, 4, 5? Do you land on the 5 or do you just have to delay everything? Does he have a real rotation? That is the question. Yo, what up, Edgar? Yeah, we're gonna get a roar here. Mucking around. We're just mucking about. Having some fun. I went to 2. Yeah, because that doesn't feel cancelable at all. So you have to, like, land on the 5, I guess. Ugh. 3, 4, 5, I guess. Like 3 delay, 4, 5. No, there's no. Yeah, there's no. No, 3, 4, 5. Land on the 4. Yeah, because this is a much older base uniform. It's likely it doesn't even have a very good, like, rotation. Yeah, nothing seems to, like, cancel. Oh, you're gonna have to move, brother. You're gonna have to move. Hoi! Oh, that was so close. Golly! Let's give him the minigun and the kick. Now I'm scared to start any of his moves. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, no, base kit. Yeah, not even a uniform. What's up, Shivansh? What's going on, man? I don't know if I said hi yet. How you doing? What's up, Cursed Vision? Thanks for being here. Good to see you, bro. Hope everybody's doing good, man. I hope you guys are getting some good pulls for Black Friday. Anybody who's gambling or anything like that, good opportunity to shout out again. We got the super stream tomorrow, so it's going to start at the same normal time, but we're going to go for a long time with our live stream tomorrow, doing all kinds of stuff. I'll be pulling story mode chess, essence gambling, all that stuff, all that fun stuff. We'll do our native tier 2, tier 4, all that good stuff. And then, yeah, after that, there we go. On Saturday, we're going to do a short live stream, and then all of us are going to go into the Discord, and a couple people in the community are going to do some of their gambling, open up some of their chests, open their story mode stuff, give me a break after streaming the day before for like 8 hours, and it'll be super, super fun. So if you're not in the Discord, join. It's in the description. Come and hang out with us. And also, look forward to doing both of those things with you guys, the super stream and the after party on Saturday. All right, let's keep rolling. That takes care of our ranked battle for now. We'll be back. So let's talk about the news, right? And let's do our GBR. So basically, it's a quick roundup. Zeus is still looking like a boss, man. I haven't seen any PvP testing. That's what I was hoping to bring you today. I don't think it's going to be great. That's my speculation. I don't think he has the defenses, or, you know, he doesn't have immortality. He doesn't have revive, and his defenses are low. So I don't think he's going to perform very well in PvP, but obviously I'll bring you guys that info as soon as I can get my hands on it. And then the thing we did see, though, is a little more information about Ares. And Ares is looking solid, man. I can tell you this for sure. He is, like, he's good. He may not be better than everybody and be meta across the board, but we have to keep in mind that he is a native tier 1 character, so cheap to build. Available for free-to-play players. You do have to grind him up to tier 2 or use a mega tier 2 ticket. Do the grinding. And his competition for his ABL days in particular is Gladiator, Hades and Loki, and Mephisto. So for like new players, with newer accounts that don't have all that expensive ass stuff, he's going to be a great character just for coverage. 5 total days. He can do both of Hulk's days, and I'm not sure yet. Seems to be meta for combat villain. Yeah, so he's either going to be, he seems like he's either going to be right on par with, did anybody want an invite here? I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. I don't know if this, busy, no worries either way. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Right on point with them or better. Obviously, he's not going to score better than Mephisto. I think that pretty much goes without saying. But my point there is, if you don't have Mephisto or you're skipping on him for whatever reason, ta-da, he's probably your guy. And then, yeah, as far as Hulk goes, it looks like it's either comparable. The reports that he might be better. We'll see. Hulk still might be worth it. I think if you have Hulk, you don't need to worry about like replacing just Hulk. Like if you have Gladiator, you have Hades, you know, or whatever, you're good at playing Loki, whatever it is, I don't think you need to worry about it. You could honestly probably skip for the most part. But yeah, unique person, it looks like it, bro. At this point, if you don't want to play Loki, you definitely don't have to. You have a deluxe pack option to replace him, and you have a free-to-play option to replace him. So at this point, yeah, Loki's pretty much been dethroned. So that's pretty much it. Ares is looking good. I don't know. I don't think this was secret info, so I'm going to pass it along because the person that told it to me didn't say it was. So there you go. But it looks like Gladiator scored about 500,000 more than Ares for one of our peoples. So that's an interesting comparison. That's a native tier 2 with a, you know, with a uniform. Yeah, so Ares is looking pretty good, man. We'll see. The question now isn't whether or not Ares is good or worth picking up. The question is, where exactly is he going to be the best? Or is he going to be the best anywhere? You know what I mean? He might be just under the best for a lot of those days. And then obviously, like I said, Mephisto is probably going to go nuclear on his scores. Mephisto cares not for any of these other bums that join the fray. All right, let's do one more here. Do we have enough energy? No, we don't. Yes, we do. All right, let's go. One more here. Do a Dr. Strongay. I should set some teams, man, someday. I'm going to invite y'all one more time. Sorry for the spam. I just like to be thorough. I always start with the friends before we bring in the randos. I don't know about Ares versus Hades. I haven't seen any direct testing yet. I'm not going to be writing anyone down just yet, Aditya, but just hang tight, dude. And I see ya. And yeah, if you're here when we do account help, I will try to get you in, brother. All right, let's open this up to the public. You guys remember when people would like kick you for bringing that team? Rough. Probably still happens. Bad story, man. GBR. Like, if I can carry you through GBR, and I've been able to carry someone through GBR for like, gosh, so many, like 5 months. I don't know. Since we were like 4 months into the account. So not 5, but like 3 or 4 months. We've probably been able to just like hard carry a team. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, dude. I'm not saying I do, but sometimes you see some pretty weird teams. Yeah, like you can only use 1 DPS at a time. Oh, hey, that's another thing. That's more of the news while we're doing the news roundup in our GBR. Hey, Shuri, get in there. It's looking like at the top end of things. I've just been watching Bob Sarge, MFF, and kind of paying attention to what's going on with Alliance Battle a little bit. It looks like there's sort of a swap meta kind of rearing its ugly head for Alliance Battle. And I'll keep watching it. I don't know how heavily I want to lean into, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is swap meta is going to be tough for new players. And since this channel is more geared towards new and free-to-play players, I don't know how much I want to be like telling people they need to build villain uniform Bucky and Ares to get the best score. You know what I'm talking about? So I just wanted to let you guys know that that is a thing that looks like it's sort of like, this is probably the third or fourth video I've seen where swap is actually getting the best score. But yeah, for new players, I don't think it's even an option. And then one of the biggest things I think to consider there is that you have to build 2 DPS. So it just makes all of those days that much more expensive. But I will say this, if it turns out to be a thing, and it is fun, that's kind of cool, in my opinion, because it gives sort of a prestigious strategy to the people that really, really try in that game mode. And then, you know, like having the 2 DPS characters build is harder than having the supports, I guess, is what I'm getting at. So like, I don't know, it's just kind of a level of like flex for like really high level players. So that's kind of, but anyways, yeah, I do not think it's for most of us. It ain't for me. I'm not going to be chasing it. I don't know who it's for people who are pushing for top scores. But anyways, that's just more of the news. I figured that was worth mentioning because it's not just an isolated thing. I've seen it for several of Bob's highest scores, including like the speed comparison he did, which was awesome. The like speed villain comparison compared, boop, come on brain, what, Bullseye, Gwenpool, and Mummy Miles, I think is what it was. And then it ended up being swap gameplay there as well. That was the highest scoring. But Gwenpool, correct, coming in with the highest single DPS setup score. Anyhow, let's keep this train a-rolling. That does it for the GBRs. That does it for the newses. What's next? Well, on my notes here, it says already that we've arrived at one of our main events for today. So, as you may have seen in the thumbnail, oh no! It's the dreaded Speed Human Male Alliance Battle Day. Lord help us all. All right, so here's the joke. Here's the thing. Just for fun, let's go ahead. I'm going to do normal because I want to see something here. I want to. We don't need any combats, right? So I can just. Who do we want? Hercules. Hercules. Let's go. Yeah, we can't use any of these combat types, so. But we got to give him that damage, bro, or he ain't going to get it done. I need another support. we need Taskmaster's female uniform. There we go. There you go. There it is, bro. Don't let us down, Hercules. I believe that you can clear this. I believe you can get this done. Yeah, Pokemaster, I don't know about that one yet. I was actually going to talk about that today, and I forgot to even put it in my notes, because I'm looking at a similar situation, man, where I could theoretically take my mighty, like, Tier 4 Ares, let Ares replace the Gladiator Day. You know, he would fit in a couple days for me, the Loki Day, and then the Hulk days, strip my mighty comp off my Hulk, give it to Mephisto, and then either use... I'm curious how... I know Ares is like a crit-based character, but somebody will test him with a competition, and I'm just curious what that's going to look like. I have no reason to think it would be better. I actually have reasons to think it'll be worse, but I do have a single competition in my bags. So, I don't know. I also have that question, Pokemaster, and I'll figure it out. But I think putting the mighty competition on Mephisto is such a big W for me that, like, ew. Regardless of what else happens, I think that might be the play. 400 crystals to... Yeah, just wait for a rage, Doom. Have you seen any info on that? Yeah, and yeah, good point, because even if he was, like, good with a comp, I ask myself, do I want to give a competition to like a native tier 1? I don't think his scores are high enough. I think I'm going to skip Zeus though, Doom. That's the thing. So I'm not sure. Yeah, because Ares is like crit based. I do know that. He's got the crit damage proc. He's got like, I think he's got guaranteed crit, doesn't he? So he screams rage. There you go. Yeah. Sure, man. I have a goal on my account, Pokemaster, to unlock all the characters eventually. Every single one that I can. And it looks like at this point, I actually can unlock every character in the game. Because I was saying the other day, we managed to hit every one of the characters that they've given out for free. Basically, the premium characters you can't get from Dimension Missions start at Leader. And that's when we started the game. Leader was the first premium character I got on this account. So I'm actually lined up to be able to get every single character in this game unlocked, which I'm super excited about. So eventually, my goal is to have all those characters, so that does factor in to me buying Misty. Just throwing that. That's good for people to know. All right, so here's our day, baby. This is what it looks like. That's why I wanted to do normal, bros. I wanted you all to be able to see this like in this screen. So what do we run? We run Nick Fury. Who's gonna score the best here? Joaquin Torres, probably. No, it'd be Green Goblin. It'd be Gabo. You do like that. And then we'd probably run like that or something. I don't know. I just know that gives an all attack, all defense, and the 5 as a co-op for Green Goblin. Yeah. Yeah. GG. Let's go. We're not even supposed to be doing Alliance Battle yet, but this will be funny. Let's do this. What we're doing, guys, is we're getting a uni like every day is kind of the plan. Not really, man. I know it's hero only. We're just messing around, man. We're just messing around. We're going to go buy Bucky, man. I think we're going to pick up Bucky. It's for 2 days that I can't cover with anything else good. I'd be stuck using, I don't remember, is this 354 or something like that for Goblin? Yeah, I think he's 354. But I'll be stuck using like Green Goblin on this day, and then the ABL day is even uglier. So, do you cancel into 6 with Gabo? Like that? I don't know. Ah, I love this uniform, man. Love this uniform. 2 cancel, 3 delay cancel, 5-4. Long delay. But there it is. Yeah. And then into 6? Or is 6 cancel? No, into 6. Not that it really matters. Anyways, point is, if I dialed this in, we could probably get what? Like, I don't know, man. Couple million points? Couple mil, you think? What do you think? Yeah, land on the 6. Nice. Yeah, that's what it feels like. There's no cancel. We don't even have a cancel here, I don't think. That's a good question. That's a good question. You don't have Scubio or Leader. What can you use Pokemaster to cover? No, Fury's hero only, dude. I was just like throwing ish in there. I'm being silly. I was making a joke, y'all, about what we have for that day, which is like nothing. So, oof. We either pick up Bucky for 2 days and we get good scores on days we have literally nothing for, or, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't even answer your question, man. Oh, I asked you a question, didn't I? Peter. Yeah, what you have for speed days. Yeah. Pick him up. Pick him up. Yeah, because it's just, this is the option. This is who covers those 2 speed days. The reason this bums me out a little bit as a pick is I feel like this gets replaced pretty soon. I don't know why. I could be wrong, but I feel like this just isn't going to be speed hero meta for much longer at all. That's my only worry with picking up a Buckaroo here. Have we gotten any attempts to... Well, we got Kamala, speed hero, but not male. And then we did get a speed hero male, but it's a support. So, look at his hair. Don't make me look at his head, dude. His head is my... Just like take this part off. So just remove this. Yoink. Take that off. Put it in the bin. There we go. And then maybe grab... this one. Let's just cover his face. That's the best thing, I think. Which one looks the most Sebastian Stanny? Whoa, not that one. Whoa, boy. I don't know who that is, but that's... Bro, that's someone else. That one looks the most like Sebastian Stan. And even it's off. Was this the Neanderthal one? Is this the one where everyone was like, ooh, 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 Bucky, ooh. Bucky, ooh, ooh, ah, ta. I think it was, huh? Yeah, this was Neanderthal Bucky. It was. And then they fixed it up. And actually, I gotta say, I really think this looks the most like Sebastian Stan out of all of these. This one, it's just, I don't know if it's the eyes and it's the nose. It's the whole thing. I can't. Yeah, they had to change the face. That's right. Buff Bucky's face. Buff Bucky's face. It's funny. Yeah, I would take that one over this one. Anyways, guys. Let's do this just for fun, man. Let's just do this. Since I'm a bit on the fence, like more on a fence than I like to be. Nobody likes to be on a fence. Oh, shoot. No, my exclamation points. There we go. Bam. You guys tell me. What do you think? What do you think? Should we get Bucky? Should we snag this guy? Should we put up a score today, or should we embarrass ourselves with Red Goblin? Yes, Pokemaster. They count as bosses. And also, on some level, I do feel like every uniform is going to be replaced. So unless it came out like yesterday, you know, every uniform is at risk of being replaced. Silver Surfer is at risk of being replaced, you know. Like with his own uniform, like Silver Surfer could get. Alternatively, yes or yes could have been the options. No, yeah, like we'll probably pick him up. We'll probably pick him. We need some coverage. We don't need the coverage for the days, but why are we playing the game if we're not going to get the stuff and play the game? So I think today's the right day to pick up Bucky, because this is the start of his days. All right, give you guys like 10 more seconds. We don't need to stall for too long. I'm still liking Ebony Maw, man. I can't get over wanting that double damage dip for Sentry, man. All right, let's see what you guys got here. What do we got? What do we got? 77 for yes, 23 for no. We take the streamer sort of premium off the top, and that means you remove 70% because everybody just says yes on a live stream. So that takes us to 7% for yes and 23% for no. So it looks like we're actually going to pass on the Bucky uniform today. All right, let's go. Let's go. Bucky it is, man. As much as I hate the head on this uniform, I do like the skill effects. I do like the uniform itself. Quite nice looking. Let's go ahead, man, and grab this thing. Boom! Toot, toot! There we go. Hey, and a uniform challenge to boot. So close to that juicy achievement chest, y'all. So close. So close. Now we get to have some fun, man. Drop this guy off our wish list. Boom! See you later. And while we're in here, before we go put a little build on Bucky, little build too, we can't get carried away with our gold. I still need a bunch of this. I think that I am going to skip Zeus. And I will tell you guys why right now, very briefly. Get into the character screen here. Work on Bucky. There we go. There he is. All right. So I did the coverage. I like worked it out for my account. I think I might have talked about this a little bit, but anyways, all his days are covered for me, except the worst one is Alien Hero Male, and that's just got to be covered by Thor. I'm like, I can live with that. I can live with that. Universal Male Hero gets covered by Ghost Rider. Alien Hero gets covered by Gamora. Yeah, Gam Gam, let's go. And then what was the other one? It's another like ABX day. Universal Male Hero gets covered by Ghost Rider. And I'm like, I'm cool with that, man. I can do so many other things with those crystals and just use that for my coverage. Nah, no Universe First Zeus Tier 4. No. Because I don't think so. I think we're just going to go the Silver Surfer route, man. There's so many pros to going with Silver Surfer. We already have him built to 6 stars, level 60. So we save a ton of gold, which is going to get us much closer to Tier 4 Mephisto, since gold would probably be our biggest issue moving forward, especially if we did Zeus. Yeah, Beast, for sure, Ash. For sure, brother. Nah, no Hades, bro, because I want Ares. I like Ares a lot, dude. I'm about Ares. I'm an Ares, like, I'm a fanboy. I'm like all about that Ares uni. I was stoked. People were like hating on it from the get-go, so I was like already being like, that's my boy. So yeah, I'm really rooting for Ares. So I'm probably gonna lock in Silver Surfer. We're gonna grab the Void Knight uniform. It gives me a ton of power in PvP, which is very, very good for my account where it's at right now. And then our other option was Wolverine, but Wolverine's already doing a bunch for my account. So yeah, I'm thinking Silver Surfer, Doom. I'm thinking Silver Surfer, if you're asking me. I'm not sure if that was for me. Anyhow, let's look at Bucky. Let's not steal the show from our man, Denton. Here we go. All right, what does this guy need? He needs what? Just like a mini rage, yeah? And an ISO set that isn't healing factor. There we go. Maybe a little bit of type enhancement. We're going to have to level his skills, so we're going to have to eat a little bit of our gold, but not too much. Nothing crazy. And then we'll just give him a basic Uru setup. We'll just give him like a single patty smash burger. You know, nothing crazy, no fries, no drink, just a nice single patty. You guys, what? You tell me I should put a mighty energy on this guy? Is that what you're saying? I don't know about that for Alliance Battle. Need one more person in Grey Ops? Yeah, nice. Yeah, hit up Wayne if you're looking for a spot in one of these alliances. Also, I'm talking with Hostas, not as much as I should be, I feel bad, but we're talking about bringing in even another alliance kind of under the banner and just growing this community, guys. So if you're in the streams and you're looking for an alliance, hit up the Discord, hit up Wayne. We have an alliance recruitment center. You can let us know you're looking in the Discord. All of that, man. Get in a good alliance, have some fun. All right, let's do yeah, always rage or comp. Yeah, right. We're just gonna give this guy a mini rage for now. Let's see if we can't roll a set. I'd rather not have Hawk's Eye, so let's see if we can land one of these two really quick. Go. Yeah, and I kind of hate doing this on stream, but hopefully we won't have to do it for too long. I should just auto-repeat these. I never do. I don't like trust the game. I don't trust myself. There's no trust. Got broken down at some point. 3. I like to like count them too, even though the game keeps track of it. I don't know. Tactile. It's that click thing. And you guys keep track how many times we roll past Hawkeye here. Hawk's Eye, excuse me. Not Hawkeye. There's one. I don't know if I already missed one. Counting with Gray. 1. Oh boy. Will I tier 4 Bucky? Maybe, but he's not a huge priority. We will take him to level 80. 100%. Take him to level 80. Like, the answer is kind of yes, but I think with our priority for tier 4s, he's going to just be too far back in the line. Like, by the time we got to him for a tier 4, I think he'll, like, probably be replaced. Dude, this game, I swear, you're such a troll. You're such a troll. Oh, you son of a gun. Okay, fine. Let's see here. We need to replace these dodge Uru. We need 1 crit and 1 attack here. What a stinker. It's like, you did say you wanted Hawk's Eye, right? I just wanted to make sure I got your order correct. You did say you wanted the Hawk's Eye, correct? Yeah, no. But this is fine for now. I'll swap it around. We're just going to do like a, I don't know. No, I'm not going to go to, what am I doing? Equipping another dodge Uru? Like, we need more dodge. We need more dodge! I don't know if I'm going to build up his ISO set to stage 12 right meow. Probably wait till after we get through spending all of this before we do that. Bit pricey. Taking all of those up to Awakened ISO. A bit pricey. What do we got? What do we got? Bucky, what do you need? 1, 2, 3. Where my mini rage be? I got one. I know you're in here. I saw it yesterday. That's a good one, but it's dodge rate, which we just aren't going to have capped. So that's... Didn't we have a nice one? But they were all dodge. Oof. 9 per 1 crit, double mind damage. Yuck. Ew. I hate to waste one of these. Dodge rate? My gosh. Dodge rate? I'm gonna have to sit here and try to roll an obelisk? What is this nonsense? Dodge rate. Wow. Did we have one crit rate? Yeah. Dude, I'm just gonna like use this. For now. I don't care. We'll replace it when I find a better one. I'm not gonna make you all sit here while I muck around looking for a mini rage and I'm not re-rolling my obelisks with my other obelisks, so we'll go with the big lightning damage recovery rate 0.8 per 1 crit. Looking super solid. Let's level up our skills here. It's gonna be the 5. It's gonna be the 4. And it's gonna be the... There we go. And then we're gonna leave these two, I believe. Yep, right where they are. It's fine. What up, Fandom? Hey, all right. Yeah, man, I like Silver Surfer a lot. Plus the value. Not only do I like Silver Surfer a lot, I really like the comic that uniform is based out of. The artwork is really cool, really unique. I also just like Silver Surfer as a character. And yeah, the value on my account is going to be sweet. Excited. All right, so let's do some Uru. What are we looking at stat-wise? Let's see what we got going on. So crit damage is nice and cappy. Nice and cappy. I don't know why, but I'll take it. But wow, his stats look good, man. His stats look pretty damn good. What does it cost to take a character to 80, guys? Help me out here. I'm brain farting. What's the gold cost? Don't care about the rest, just the gold cost. Like 10 mil? Somewhere like 12 million? Am I tripping? I don't remember. What up, Salim? What's going on, brother? Yeah, Ares is looking good. Hard to say who he's like absolutely better than right now. He appears to be balanced really well, where maybe he scores a little less than Gladiator, who's native tier 2. He looks like, I don't know, I haven't seen a Hades comparison yet. But is it 10 or 20? Because if it's 10, we'll do it. If it's 20, we won't. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm cool spending like 10 or 12 mil because our Silver Surfer, we're like that 1 to 60, the cost is really high. So having that done for our native tier 2 is a lot. Is it 10? Oh man, you guys are gonna have to duke it out. Okay, we got 30. Easy 50 mil. Easy 50 mil. 15? I could look it up. I think I even have it. I just like don't even remember. Yeah, 70 to 80. 70 to 80. Just the gold cost. Because we can do that. We could take him to 80. Nothing, no problem. I thought it was like 12 or 14. Am I crazy? Are we going to have to go find out? It's not 20, is it? No. 100%. 100% method. Maybe we'll find out. I think we'll find out because I want to know. Plus, I want to take this guy to 80 at least if we're going to use him in Alliance Battle. I don't want to be using him at level 70. I don't want to use him at level 70. Let's get this done first and see if I still feel that way after guaranteed. Now you guys have me so confused. It's ridiculous. They're like all over the place. What am I doing, dude? It's like, why am I even asking? I literally have it in my own Discord right here. It's literally right here, you guys. Bunch of silly geese. It is. Drum roll, please. Oh, I can't read that here. God, I hate the way these things blow up. Is that 15 mil? Like 14 is what I see. I think. I don't know why that blows up so blurry. It's so bad. Apologize for the delay. Give me 1 sec here, guys. 1 sec. Let's find out for sure. I'm sure you guys have already found out for sure in chat, but I can't see chat right now. So there you go. Boom. There we go. Yeah, I'm glad I looked again, man. 100% method. 15 mil. It is 15. Man, we were all over the place. Yeah, it's 15 million. Thanks, Jermaine. Thanks, Ino. You guys win. The rest of you lose. Sanjeev, you're fired. You tried to trick me, bro. You tried to trick me into wasting all of my gold. That's just a little bit higher than I wanted to spend. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. You win then too, Wayne. You can win too. You can win too. Yeah. So I think we could spend the 15 mil. I don't see why not. We're not going to be able, it's not like we're going to be trying to tier 4 Mephisto right after Silver Surfer anyways, so. Yeah, I know, Sanjeev, I know, bro. You're coming for my gold. Trying to get me to drop the ball. I don't think we're going to need a ton of Uru. Let's take him to 80 first. Why not? Oh, because that's why not, because he needs his second potential and I ain't using a freaking ticket. But we'll do it as soon as he gets that potential. So for now, let's just do his Uru. Second potential, baby. It'll get you. It'll get you. We are just going to do like... dude's stats were looking pretty damn good. Maybe we'll just toss in... We need like attack speed. We need that 10% attack speed back on our cards, man. Really bad. Because then everyone would be capped across the board. I hate adjusting for it. We just need a little bit of crit, honestly. And a little bit of ignore defense. Oh, hey. By golly, I'll be danged if you just didn't just make my day. I forgot, man. It's a superior ticket that I'm holding. I've been looking for reasons to use these, bros. It's almost like you remembered that, and I forgot. Shoot, let's go. Come on. Done. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Let's go. Yeah, we'll spend the gold, man. Dude deserves it. And then we've got plenty of bios. And again, it's like the same thing. Now, here we can go ahead and use a bunch of Bucky bios. We do want his uniform as well. But if we go take a look, I'm pretty sure we have a couple support shop tokens. Dude, it is the small wins. Celebrate the W's. Brush off the L's, bro. That was awesome. Clutch, Shivansh. Clutch, bro. Yeah. Yeah, uni upgrade, exactly, is what I'm thinking. But we have so many support shop bios. I can't use all Bucky bios, no. But let's go ahead and buy some Bucky bios. We're going to need them anyway for his uniform and stuff. How much can we buy? So many. Wow. Whoa. Okay, let's just grab 800 of those casually. No big deal. And carry on. Yeah, and then we can get even more. So let's use some of these for leveling, and then we'll get more for the uniform after we're done. That sounds good to me. And then we still have like 10,000 bios, I think, with the rest of these. Something like that. Getting to be quite a bit. Let's go. And we'll jump over. Let's go. Nice, yeah. Speed leveling, let's go. It's a speed run. And yeah, we'll just use some other bios, dude. Like some bios stuff. It's like 800 bios is like my guess. I don't know for sure. It's something around there because isn't it like maybe even more, like 1,000 or 1,200 bios for the full normal to mythic. Yeah, 960, 950. Yeah, somewhere in there. Because yeah, the last steps are like 300 and something, and like 400 and something. It's quite expensive. Nice. Bro, we're going to come out the other end of Black Friday with a lot of new toys. A lot of goodies. Sure. Let's grab some Green Goblin bios. That works. And then 78 to 80. Let's go. Just don't touch that life seed. And we are good to go. We're not going to... I'm going to save those. I don't think I really need to, but might as well. I think we're good to eat Black Panther bios. Beautiful. Get some crystals back. Cha-ching. And there we go. Level 80. Bucky Barnes. And that doesn't... Does that? No, that doesn't give That's somehow we lost crit damage. How the hell does that work? What? Does anyone want to take a stab at how the hell that just happened? We move him out of a team or something? Like, what? Huh? Say, huh? What? That's really weird, man. That's really weird. Really weird. Anyhow, let's put some Uru on the guy, man. Which slot is this one? Right here. Does it go like here, 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 here? Or is it like here, 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 here? What's the order? Yeah, but I thought they would go up, Doom, not down. That was my assumption. But I guess that's what I get for assuming, eh? That I would get better stats. I used to know how to paint these perfect, but I can't remember, man. I can't remember where it starts. What order you need to go in to, like, paint them. Top left? Yeah. Right here, right? Is it here, then here? Like that? Yeah. Oh, Shavansh says here. Oh, like that, Wayne? Is that what's always been mucking me up? Is that right? Top left and then clockwise? I don't know, man. Here, we're going to find out right now. We got enough energy attack to give him the big ones. Oh, energy attack. What am I doing? Bros, that was a W. I haven't made a mistake that dumb in a long time. That was solid. That was solid, guys. Woo! Okay, let's go ahead and unequip this. That's the wrong one. I'm joking. Never unequip some shit like that. I'm actually, like, surprised. That caught me off guard. I haven't done anything that dumb in some time. Yeah, dumb. That was a good one. Sorry, buddy. Ooh, that was rough. Yeah, no, but we're not going to leave that there. Let's just... You saw nothing. So, yeah, okay. INL, you are just as sharp as a whip, bro. Let's go. I'll trade you brains. Mine's old and crusty. It needs an oil change. All right, let's go. Were you guys right? Yes, sir. But then the real question is where's the next one? Dun dun. You guys said it was here, right? Wayne says it's here. Wayne's a pretty smart cookie. Oh, yeah. That's it. So it goes here, 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 here is what I'm seeing. Let's test this. I like that we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Trying to figure out how to paint your Uru perfect. These are the kind of guides we really need in this game, you guys. Because who wants to look at ugly ass free-to-play Uru on their characters, bros? That's what I want to know. Who could even abide such a thing? Boom. W. Wayne. Let's go. W. Wayne. It is, in fact, here, then here, then here, then here, then here. That is the order they go in, the way they are displayed. So if you're a weirdo, like I think a lot of people are, so I don't know if you're a weirdo, but if you like these to be lined up just so, now you know. That is the order. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Anyways, let's actually do what we came here to do, which is basically just give ourselves some attack Uru. I'm just kidding. And we needed what? Some crit. We needed a little bit of ignore defense. Because we're having fun, Damien. Don't... No. Because that would have been too easy, because then we couldn't have had a conversation. We would have missed out on a moment, Damien. We would have missed out. All right. Let's get some attack Uru on this guy. Oh, wait. I'm going to do the INL thing. I'm going to do it right this time. See, because I don't have the magic touch. It's like I could feel it. Today wasn't the day. No magic touch today. Yesterday, we had the magic touch, man. That was wild. Although, you know, and then I got to ask myself, do I want to even Like, I want my attack Uru here. I'm free to play, so I do have to make compromises. We'll take that. That's fine. Gonna hit what we need to hit for now. Ooh. Deucer. That will also work for now. And I don't want to spend any more gold. We're good, man. We spent a lot of gold. We're good. We're good. Yeah, we're about done spending gold until our super stream. Because we need what we got, man. I don't know how much it's going to cost. I believe 135 ought to get us there. And we'll have a little more. We'll be up to like 145-ish, somewhere around there. Maybe 150 tomorrow if I can control myself and not spend any gold. What up, Icon? What's going on, dude? What up, Seal? What's happening, bro? Thanks for being here, guys. Mr. Munch, what up, dude? Thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. Ninja, what up, dude? Yes, sir. We got Bucky for the 2 days. I'm going to use it to cover 2 instead of just 1. That's how I'm justifying it. I'm going to skip Bullseye, go with Gwenpool for coverage, Gwenpool and Gamora, and then use Bucky for the 2 speed days, the 1 ABX, the 1 ABL. Call it good. That's the plan. I guess I just put an energy attack Uru on him because I really wanted him to be an energy attacker because I don't want to use all these physical attack Uru. Luckily, Venom's already all painted up. So Venom's good to go, man. That's going to be so nice. Get that tier 4 selector and just take Venom straight into the business. Like, do I want to equip a bunch of attack speed Uru? That's what I've got to ask myself. We're going to be real low on attack speed. We need crit rate. Crit damage is so negligible, I'm not sure it matters. No, tier 4 Mephisto tomorrow. I believe we'll do silver soon. We got to get that tier 2 discount locked in, brother. Because it covers 2 days for me. So the reason Winter Soldier is it covers 2 days for me that I would be scoring nothing on. And if I buy Bullseye, it's actually a worse investment for me. It gets me a little better scores on a couple days, but then it just leaves an ABL day with no coverage for me. None. I'd be doing it with like Nick Fury. So this allows me to actually get a good score in ABL and then also cover that ABX day and completely avoid picking up Bullseye. I don't need him at all. Which is really nice. There you go. Check 4th gear. Skill cooldown. Not what we need. Attack speed is what we need. That's nice. Everything else is like really manageable through... we can get attack speed here, right? Yeah. Really manageable through Uru. The only thing we really needed a ton of was attack speed. And that helped a lot. It doesn't get us there, but it helps a lot. We really need that 10% back on the cards. Really bad. That was a brutal loss. Funny how things like that work. Hey. Get out of here. No more mistakes. We made our sacrifice for Black Friday. We made our sacrifice. Luckily, it was just an Uru. That's nice. We did need more crit rate. So let's just go there. Go here. I just want to stay away from using fancy Uru for now until we get this more dialed in, and then I'll see what he actually needs. For now, I'm not so sure exactly what stats he needs, so that'll cap his crit. We could do a little bit of attack speed, like some 4-star attack speed Urus to get that a little higher. Ignore defense. He needs like 1 Uru, and he'll be capped there. Just put one right here. Go. Is that going to cap it? That's a really low amount, but it's also a really low amount we needed to cap. There we go. Same with crit damage. Let's make the numbers pretty, guys. Why not? You know, why not? Make the numbers pretty. Oof, we are low on crit damage. Uru. I think that actually might do it. I don't even think we need it on an amplified slot. Yeah, and then some attack speed. And then some attack speed. And let's just put that. Yeah, we'll heroics there, and we're gonna need a little more, I think. That's not enough to cap us on. Close though, we need like 2 more. I don't know, the heroics don't go super far, especially not in, they need white slots. I'm not going to keep these all pretty. I don't care. We're going to replace them eventually anyways. So let's go ahead. Let's combine up a few more of these to at least the next stage. Ooh, it's expensive though, I tell you. K gold just to combine those up. There we go. Nice. Grab ourselves 5-star attack. Slam that in there. Yeah, people are, thinking we're going to get uniforms for Daredevil Season 2. However, bro, I do some, like, future planning, right, based on what's coming. But when things aren't confirmed and it's just like an MCU show, I don't know, man. We have no idea what we're going to get. You know what I'm saying? We could get, like, crappy stuff, so. Could be Bullseye, could be something else. You know, yeah, like you said, it could be some other defenders. Could be any things, so. We'll see. I would think they would bring some new characters into the show. And I would think they would want to use those, or at least one of those, as part of the update. However, I'm not very savvy with the Daredevil. I'll keep up on that. He's not one of my faves. Golly. I just want the yellow number, man. I just want that yellow number. Really all this is about at this point. The being stubborn and needing that yellow number. Give me that yellow numby. I think we still need one. That's it. Yep. 29.56. Well, we got to have it now. At this point, there's no turning back. Put it. Oh, here. This is the last spot. Come on. Oh, he's not one of my faves. I don't dislike him. Oh, come on, you son of a gun. What a turd burger. What can we do? We could, like... Here, let's try this. Let's be irresponsible. Oh, yeah, we can't combine. Nah, we'll just leave it. We're good. We're good. We don't need the orange numby. We'll be just fine. 20,000, we can spend it. 40,000, we can spend it. Like 2 or 3 times, I was going to say, but that's it. We can go for this one, too. I should be using a ticket. Don't I have tickets for this? Probably. Yeah, dude, I have so many of these. Are you kidding me? I should have used it in the first place. There we go. So cheap, though, the first couple steps. But I don't think I ever could get the tickets out of my bags. I think they kind of just linger. 9 2s. Yeah, I should have 5 3s and 2 4s. Where are my 6s? Yeah. At least I caught myself on it. There we go. That's close, man, to me being good. Uniform. We can level this up real quick. Spending a lot of time on Buckaroo here. We're going to have to get some more bios. Let's do that, though. Let's get this uniform up. We might as well. Could be an optional for someone else, too. So we'll get as far as we can here with the bios that we got from the sports shop. You know what? I should probably use little tickets. You can sell them for gold, but it's such a small amount. We have tickets here too, but gosh, why not? Use them up, man. Use them up. They don't sell for much. Save some 5s this one. Go. Again. Dang, up to heroic. Are we going to get legendary? I think we picked up a stat there, actually. We picked up a bonus option. Nice. I think we're bricked here. No, we got it. Wow, by 10 bios. Oh, shoot. Sanjeev, you genius, you. You guys are great. Have I ever told you that? That you guys are the best? And that this is super fun? And I appreciate all your help. That is such a clutch move. We have, let's see. 5 uniform upgrade ticket mythics. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So yeah, why not, right? When you got 5 of them and what, 2 mythics? Mega mythics? So yeah, I think we're good. We'll just go ahead and use one. Save ourselves the bios and all that jazz. Crazy. Do we need to upgrade the XP? This is that collector's hall, the new event. Yeah, I think I will, Shivansh, because unless that event changes into something else, we're never going to want for these ever again. Because when the collector's vault comes back around, we're going to get another like 5. Why not save the bios? Man, you guys, what do you think I'm going to use these on? Just how in the hell do you guys think I'm going to use 7 mega uniform tickets? 2 mega mythics and then 5 mythics. I'm on a free-to-play account, guys. I don't know how you think I'm going to level that many characters that fast. What premium tunes? Now, it's true. That's like the standard knowledge, but now that we have an event that gave me 5 of these when it came around, I'm not really concerned about it. Yeah, because I think we get more. And anyways, it's Black Friday, bro. Come on, let's get a mythic uniform. Yeah, I know. What's up, Cosmic Gamer? What up, dude? How you doing, man? I know that's the general knowledge, but you didn't get any? Bro, we got like 5 or 6 of these tickets from that event. I have so many. I'm using one now. But I will say, just for the sake of what's right in the game, the general knowledge is that you want to save these uniform upgrade tickets for premium uniforms because you don't have access. I can't go to the shop and buy 400 premium bios for like, you know, whoever. Even Ares is a good example. Like Ares, I can't use, I can't just go buy his bios. So like, especially for the mythic stage, those are nice. So keep that in mind. Like if you only have 1 or 2, don't follow me down that rabbit hole, man. Don't waste tickets. It's not, bro. Toy, if you think about it, dude, it's actually not. You guys, I appreciate so much that everybody wants to spread that knowledge because it's valuable. But if I stack up 30 of those tickets, bro, and never use them, I'm actually shooting myself in the foot. What I'm actually doing is wasting bios, which is really what, you know, I'm looking at having done there. If I did not use that ticket, is just wasting whatever it is, 500 biometrics, the gold, everything that it costs to upgrade his uniform. Because we should see more of those tickets unless they change what's in the vault. And if they change what's in the vault, well, hell yeah, because then we'll have a chance to get a whole other type of ticket. So yeah, Ark's got it, man. You've been here long enough, Ark. You know what's up, bro. We gotta do it for the live. Anyways, we got Bucky. How we looking? We're looking good, man. Level 80. That'll work. We got some Uru. Our stats are looking decent. Ooh, hiss. But yeah. Just a crappy mini rage. This is a budget build, y'all. Stage 6 Hawk's Eye. Ooh. Yeah, no, Doom, I would have never done that if it wasn't for the collector's vault. I'm right there with you guys. If it wasn't for the fact that I pulled 5 of those tickets out of the collector's vault, I would not be using one. Absolutely not. Yeah, this just leaves me with so many still. Because I play free to play, I don't get big bulks of characters like some people do on Black Friday. So I just won't. Most of the uniforms I'm getting don't require these for the most part. So yeah, can't use them on all the native tier 2s and native tier 3s. So, oh, I was waiting for somebody to notice that. I was waiting for somebody to see her. Let's go. Toot toot! You guys want to know what's particularly crazy about that and why I was just kind of leaving it there for somebody to notice? Hit her twice yesterday. We had 0 bios for She-Hulk, Red She-Hulk, and I did like, I don't even know, 20 entries into Dimension Missions yesterday and hit her twice. It was crazy, bro. It's crazy. Hey, thanks, Cosmic Gamer. Good call. Good call, bro. Boom. Let's take a look. Because, yeah, we did get an option, didn't we? It's really rare that we even get these, frankly. Hey, bros. There it is, man. There it is. No. We got to use the magic touch. Probably regret it, but that's okay. Oh, there it is. There she is. There she is, man. Boom. W. Thanks, Cosmic Gamer, bro. Now we're looking good. There's that yellow numby. There's that yellow numby. Takes a village, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do some other stuff. That took so long. This stream, it's going to be a long one today. I didn't mean it to be, but it's going to be. All right, let's do some World Boss Legend, y'all, and then we'll go test him in Alliance Battle. I just don't want to forget, like I did yesterday. Boop. We could use him here. We'll use him against Kang. Not this high, but we'll use him against Kang. We could try him on stage 25, see how he does. Have a feeling he's gonna strug. No, this is good. This is good. This is good. We're just gonna do our 25, then we'll do like a 20, I think it is, and then maybe bust it down to 19 or something. But we'll keep doing Kang today. Go for that mighty greed. Come on. Let's go. 13 still, Monch. We've had the same amount of Pierce for so long, dude. So long, man. It's crazy. I think I had these. Age? Yeah, because we don't have access to both our Shock Strikers, so bunch of damage. That'll work. Sure. We could try Bucky. Let's see if I can get this done. Yo, what up, Goat? What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. End of the stream, Aryan, so whenever that comes, we'll get into like 2 to 4 accounts today. I'm on with the... Oh, I screwed that up so bad. I don't know how much longer I'll tolerate a keyboard. We may get a controller soon enough. I'm not going to do a phone. I don't ever want to play this on a phone. I hate that so much. But I don't know how long I can hang out on, like hang with the keyboard. We'll see. Bump, bump. You know, every day is an opportunity to learn something. You know what I mean? Every day is an opportunity to learn. I'll give you a cookie if you can figure out what I wanted to do different there. And I'm being a weirdo. I could have done any one of these runs. We've cleared through 30, so like 25, we're just like kind of casual, honestly. Casual. I want to test something. Nah, no, it was close, but no. I think if I just... One more. I'm trying to figure something out here. I want to see what I'm trying to figure out. So the judgmental proc, but the whatever it's called, my goodness, type enhancement or type whatever it's called, the top proc on the Mighty Judgment, won't proc. And I would just want to see if I can... I think it lines up best if you like trigger them both right off the rip, and then you can line them up again for the tier 3. I think. Is that how that works? You want to swap, run, charge this up, and then it'll go off here, hit with both procs. Right? Then that proc's gonna go off right there. 36. Yeah, they just don't line up right. That was like neither of them. Which is minimally optimal thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to line this up better. Anyways, get this done. Already behind. Well at all. I don't know where that stun even came from. Oh, the little whirlwind stuff. Hey, go. Yeah, I think I'm going to try a controller. I think some kind of gamepad would be the best bet for me. Because this, like, it's too easy to fat finger other keys. My hands are too big, bros. It's too easy to, like, catch the corner of the 2 or catch the corner of the 5. And sometimes certain things just won't trigger at all, so. We'll see. Hey, we've come a long way, bros. When we started, we were clicking with our mouse on the emulator, so, you know. Don't go flipping around to the side, bro. Very slow, M'Baku. Very slow, unimpressive. Like a 3 out of 10 at best. at best. That was weird. Dang. Yeah, just fix it. That was dumb. I was thinking about saving it for after a cutscene, but not a good time. But here I will save tier 4. Yeah, Deadlock. I don't see why not. Yeah, that proc keeps lining up like on my 1 and my 2, which is right where I don't want it. Ow. That splashed me right in the face. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Ouch. Oh, we might be in trouble here. Get out of the way, dude. That was spooky. That, I don't know what that was, but it hit like boom, boom, boom. Almost killed me. Sweet. Yo, what up, Nadar? What's happening, brother? Thanks so much for coming by the stream, man. I always appreciate you being here, bro. What you got, fandom? Fantastic 4 epic quest for the Invisible Woman. This quest gives you 20 plus invisible items a day. Yep. Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. That's another thing. I'm doing real good, Nadar. Thanks for asking, bro. I hope you're doing well. Kind of another thing about Multiverse Saga Pack. I know it's not like the best ratio, but doing it every day to hunt for those emblems, you get the emblem data, but you also get those bios, man, from doing both of those. You get the Franklin Richard and the Valeria Richard bios. They just kind of add up for like new and free-to-play accounts that end up picking that up. Nice. Just a nice little bonus. It's nice. Let's do this for fun. Let's see. What did we use? Like Gam's lead and Shuri? Is what I'm seeing? Look like that? All right. That's about right. Because, yeah, villain only. Oh, an alien only. Oh, there you go. What up, Viru? I think Gladiator is going to score a little better with, like, max builds, but I'm not positive. I think we need more data is needed, but from the only testing I've seen so far, he's close. Ares is close to Gladiator, but not quite there. Which is still impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Because he's a native tier 1, so creeping up on any of these guys is honestly pretty impressive. For the dude. What is this set of strikers? Oh my god. What are all these what is going on with these strikers, bro? Let's use some ignore dodge. I don't know why. It's not tier 4. Damage is good. Let's use, I know I could sort these. You don't got to remind me. Oh, because we don't have anything. That's right. That's right. Because of the well, we'll take Deadpool. Always safer with Deadpool. Guess we'll just take like damage when hit. I don't know. Not a big deal. I don't think we're going to do a ton of damage here. Anyways, our build is so bad that I am curious to see if we do any damage at all. And then we'll clear it with Gam. Or, although I think we're bricked here, like big time, but we'll see. And then we got Gwen. Swap. I say. Would you say 2-3, slight delay, 5-4? Was that it, or am I thinking of someone else? Oh, yeah, that damage ain't quite there. So he said that was someone else. Or was that Bucky? What is Bucky? I never played this guy. No, that was someone else. Talking about jumping into the 6. Oh, Green Goblin. That's who we were talking about. This seems similar. Is it 3-5-4 for Bucky? Yeah, that feels right. Wow, dude. Yeah. Zeus is pretty crazy. And do you jump into the tier 3? I could look it up. I just simply don't know. I never used the guy. Yeah, not quite doing as much damage as Gamora. Bad story. Doo-doo-doo. Feels like 3-5-4. Anyhow, let's get this done and let's take him down to a stage where we can actually... That would be sweet. Oh no, I didn't use Shuri before. Wow, that's a nice setup for Gwenpool. Ah, you lead with the 6. 6 delay. 3 delay, 5 cancel, 4. Gotcha. Thanks, Ino. Appreciate that, bro. You need them tier 3 books, Goat? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, if you've got Zeus, Viru, that was you, right? Does he just get smoked in PvP? Have you tried him at all in any testing? Otherworld battle, time on battle, anything? I'm just curious. Tier 3 books, the hardest thing to get in the entire game. Confirmed. Confirmed. All right, let's rock and roll. Gwenny P. I'm gonna die. Run, GP, run! Yeah, no defenses. Yeah, so he just gets crushed. That sounds about right. Suspecting that was going to be the case. I still think I skip him, man, even though I know his scores are going to be great. He's going to outscore anybody I'm going to use. It's just such a high cost, bro. It's like of all the options I can look at, it's the highest crystal cost out of all of them. Which makes it really brutal. Plus, I really want the PvP. I really, like, need that PvP bump from Silver Surfer. It's like the last place I'm just, like, stuck. Nice wasting the tier 3 there. That was great. Oh, to complete the team up collection. Hilarious, dude. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, that Zeus. It's nice to have the AD scores, but for me, having that extra revive character online is going to be absolutely massive for both Otherworld Battle and Team Battle Arena. And since that's where my crystals come from, no, that's what I gotta do. I was really hoping for Zeus, like, against all odds to have some power in PvP, but I don't even need what he would bring. Like, even if, like, he did work, which he doesn't, like, I really need the revive. Like, revive or immortality. That's what I need right now. Yeah, no. Silver Surfer looking real good, man. Ow, ow, ow. That hurt, bro. Hurts us, precious. Right, yeah, that's the other thing, is we can always pick them up later if we want. I don't think we will, honestly. I think we'll move on to bigger and better things. Ouch, that's gonna hurt again. Son of a gun. We were right there, too. I saw that coming. I was like, I wanted to hit the co-op skill, but we were a second too late. No good. Such an easy. All right. I might have to stop reading for a second to do whatever this is we're doing. Robots Legend. Maybe. I do one more attempt with read. We're just gonna eat it. Get out of the poison. Very good. Let's go, Gwenny P. A Gwenny P. From the tier 4 selector, Storm is an amazing choice. Venom is a fantastic choice from that selector. Who else from the tier 4s? Thor's good, but I think the other two are better. Hulk's an option, but with Ares possibly taking his like days, I think maybe that's not the way to go. 4 and a 5. Really bad rote. Just go, bro. Go to the next phase. My goodness. Yeah, Storm, Venom, Thor, Hulk. That sounds about right to me too. Oh, that's a lot of damage in there. Gonna jump over here. You gonna jump? No? No? You think about it? There you go. I could have just used the co-op there, but I was like, screw it. Let's just not fail at the last second here. It'll be better. Sweet. All right. We got to be fishing for those booty boxes, man. That's why we got to do these 20, 25 clears, things like that. No BB, no booty box. That's all right. Moving on. Moving on. Got to get to that Bucky test, man. Can we do another one here? No, Bucky. Yeah, Gamora, I think, can clear this, can't she? Just kind of rough with one support. Try it. Try it. Nice to get another stage 20 clear in. Matters, man. Does Groot give her a team up? Gives Yondu a team up. All right, well, in that case. Groot's thematic. Hey, Groot. What's up, Cameron? What's happening, bro? Raynor, what's up, dude? Look at Spidey since I have his 5-star artifact. You have all the metas from the selector. I think that's the more appealing choice. Yeah, is to plan for like future PvP value from someone like Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's probably a better pick than Black Widow for a couple reasons. But, yeah. Back for Gamora, for freaking goodness sakes. Body. Yes, sir. Gonna do a couple accounts here at the end of the stream. Yes. We're getting there. I'm just gonna get through the rest of World Boss here. We'll do Alliance Battle with Bucky, get our Alliance Battle scores in, do our Crystal gambling really quick from the event, and then, yeah, do some account help. And I should get out of here. I should save energy for tomorrow. Hoopa stream! Yeah, this looks like it could happen. Maybe. You know. Oh, wow, that proc was just not even a thing. Yeah. Starting to doubt how going to happen this is. No, we're way off. Way off. We've tried this before with Gamora. She needs her tier 4 so bad. She needs that tier 4. Take it easy, Siobhan. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Appreciate it. It is true that she could always get a uni. I'm only saying that because Spider-Man has a movie planned. Like, there is an actual project planned for Spider-Man. But Black Widow, yeah, that's a really good point from INL. She's gotten 2 uniforms since she, spoiler alert, passed away in the MCU. All right, let's go ahead and finish those. I wasn't done. That's what I did yesterday, I think. Went to the main menu thinking I was done. No. So no, not quite there yet. We got to get some more Pierce, or we got to get a tier 4 for Gamora, I think, to make that happen. However, I'm pretty sure she can clear stage 9. Pretty sure. Let's check it out. Looks good, looks good. We should be able to get through this one. Rock was late. Late to the party. Oh, so close. Bonk. I just have people hang out, man. I don't make like a list beforehand. I just call for them when we're ready, have people throw up IGNs. That way we make sure everybody's here when it's time to do account help. And yeah, I just do the ones that I grab. So just got to be ready when it's time. And if you're wondering when it'll be time, I got to do like 2 more easy runs of World Boss. And then, oh, there he is. I was like, what's holding me up here? I got to do 2 more easy runs of World Boss, and then we'll do our Alliance Battle, and then we'll be ready. Yeah. There we go. That lined up nice. Boom. Ah, ah! Gamora, no. Save yourself. What's up, Hamid? What's going on, bro? Thanks for coming by the stream. Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead. Come on. Save us, Groot. Save us. Come on. Come on. I just want to live. I just don't want to die. That's all that matters right now. All the time in the world. Just need Gamora to live. There we go. Oh my gosh, are you serious right now? What a jerk. He's like, you said what? You want who to live? About when? What? Huh? Stomp on your face? You guys are being aggressive, man. They're really trying for it. Stage 9 tryhards. What's up, Sue? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming by the stream. That was slow. Need some tier 4s, man. Get the heck out of here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. These rewards today aren't quite there, man. Aren't quite there. Let's use a tier 4 here. I like avoiding them because we never use them on non-World Boss Legend Plus stages. Let's give this guy some hoorah before he leaves and is no longer hoorahing with us. Take that. Good. Get some potential for her. Take some strikers. Sure. Let's just go, go, go. Are you asking me, Ark? Because I don't think so. For me, it's probably going to be a 3-star support artifact, maybe Sentry, maybe, but probably a support artifact, and then 4-star Ghost Rider. Is likely going to be where we land. Better move, yeah. Move. Move, Hulk. Move. I've heard mixed things about the new card. It's clearly not so good that like everybody is like, you need to get it, you need to equip it now. It's amazing. It makes all the other cards look like buns burgers. No, it's not like that. I have some niche uses for like Alliance Battle Legend, like top end players maybe, is my guess, with the competition CTPs, because I think that's sort of, it almost feels like something that's more planned for the future. Like there's going to maybe be more stuff coming to the game that deals with instinct stats, and when that happens, it'll increase the value of that card. Obviously, if Nadar is saying anything different from what I'm telling you right now, listen to him, not me. Just because he's got a maxed out account, I do not. I do not have the card. I'm just speculating. I'm speculating. I'm speculating. I'm speculating. I'm speculating. Let's go. Cynic Alex. Speculating. Nice. Yeah, does that sound about right, Nadar? I think that's probably a good assessment of it. The bonus options are just so weird. It's like such a strange card. But yeah, the instinct attack proc as we get more stats should gain value. Da, 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 da. There we go. Una más. Not as impactful as Ghost Rider, yeah. Man, we just are like dodging Life Seed like, you know. Oh. Out of here, Life Seed. Ah. No? But I want the Life Seed. I want it. Gimme, gimme. And we'll take Venom. Nom, nom, nom. Because I like Venom. That's why. What up, Julie? What's going on? Thanks for coming by the stream. Dismantled that Agent Venom artifact. It broke me. I like it. That's hilarious, dude. That's what you get for hanging out with the big boys. They be busting down Agent Venom artifacts into essence and stuff. Not even like boost. Yeah, it's like a 3-star Agent Venom artifact, and they'll just straight turn it into essence. Yep. Venom's already so strong that I don't pay attention and I don't do his rotation correctly and stuff. I'm kind of scared what he's gonna be like at tier 4, man. I already put his tier 3 skill in the wrong place all the time because I'm not paying attention. What up, Varun? What's going on, bro? Yeah, you don't want to. Well, you can't tell. Yeah, the hits hit. Weird. Strange. Hope it doesn't break both of these. There we go. Nice. Nice. Don't break my balls, Kang. If you're gonna, just do it one at a time. There we go. Right. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, Monch was asking. I'm sorry. I thought you were telling me because I'm a boob and I do the wrong rotation all the time. There it is. Should look like that, I believe. Or at least something like that. Oh, couldn't quite get. Breaking down before the sword hits us because V-pad. There's a slight delay, I think, on 5. You want to like delay into. So my understanding, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong here. The rotation is like 6 till he stomps, then 5 till he stomps, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like really, really short, kind of like delays, and I think it's more about lining it up. But that's what I was told. Could be wrong. I was told you want to let him stomp his foot down on the 5 before you start doing the 1, 2, 3. But again, I'm no expert. That like was even a little long on the tier 4, I think there, or tier 3. Ah! Where are you going, bro? Huh. Get out, Venom. Get out. After I said all those nice things about you. After all those nice things I said, you're just gonna splat and fall apart at the last minute. Who hired this guy? Who said Venom was good? Where's Goat? Goat, throw a fit for me. Where are you when I need you, bro? where are you when I need you to call Venom garbage? Come on. Straight fired his ass. Get out of here, Venom. You're done. You get one chance, and you're out. I wanted to try. We just stood there. Nope, we couldn't do it. It was so close. Wasn't that close. I was like, can we bust him down to 30 bars before we even have to move? Select Aphrodite from a tier 2 selector. Aphrodite, I don't know. You guys have any news on her damage? It's hard for me to gauge. It doesn't seem like amazing, but it's not terrible. She's like new enough that if you're on like a brand new account, then she's all right. But Julie, good looking out. That's what I'm talking about. Goat in the bin. Julie, you're on the team. Let's go. All right, we'll actually use our feeties today. Oh no, we got stunned. Our Lamborghinis. Move, move, move. Get out the way. Go, get him, Ghost Rider. Get him. With the 5 and the 6. Haha, and the 1, 2, 3. Ah, all the damages and stuff. Arr. I should watch my health. Let's not do this again. Like, are you talking about the first tier 2 selector, like that super early one when you first start the game? Because good options are like, I don't know. I just don't know that Aphrodite's as good of like a clear for that first story mode ultimate clear. And you can grab her from like Transcendent stuff. So, Man-Thing is one people take a lot. One I usually suggest because Man-Thing just tears up the beginning of the game. And he also can stun lock. Oops, forgot where I was in the fight. World Boss Legend, or World Boss Ultimate, not Legend, World Boss Ultimate bosses. So when you first start, he can like lock them into panic. You can also take Icon, she's good, and then eventually she's good for Alliance Conquest for like free-to-play players. It's really just about taking somebody who can rocket you through story mode ultimate. So that's gonna be one of the newer characters like Joaquin Torres, Icon, Man-Thing, Okoye, all those type of characters. I also like Man-Thing because his name is Man-Thing, and that is really cool. when you think about it. And there you go. I was trying to save this tier 3, but I guess he wants it right in his face. Right in his face. Almost killed. Almost. And there we go. On Ghost Rider? My Ghost Rider is rocking a regular judgment. That was stage 9 though, bro. So it's not that high. That was low stages. Low stages. Yeah, Ghost Rider's strong though, man. Especially after some special somebody told me I was doing his rotation like a boobaroo. I can't tell you guys, if you're new to the game, man, I make a lot of mistakes with my gameplay. First of all, if you're new here, and some of you are, almost 90 people here, thank you so much for hanging out, guys, and chilling with us while we play the game. But for me, I make a lot of mistakes in my gameplay, but if you're new to the game, man, I cannot tell you how valuable. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you because it's that big of a deal. And like forcing myself to get in the habit of doing this has helped my gameplay a lot. Come into the skill practice thing here, practice combo. You can go into practice combo here, change the settings, turn off the cooldowns so you can experiment, right? So you don't have cooldowns on your skills. What I was doing was this. So watch the hit counter. I was going 5, 1, 2, 3. Chains come back. That didn't look right. That didn't look right. Ignore that one. That actually might have been right. I think that's about what I was doing. Yeah, I was doing 5, 1, 2, 3. Let the chains come back, and then 4. That might have been too close to the right thing, but it was about like 102 hits, right? Now watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna go 5, 1, 2, 3. But I'm just going to hold the chains a little bit longer. I'm going to let the chains actually slam down on the ground. This matters a lot. Those extra 20 hits are just tons of damage. So for the longest time, I was basically showing you guys Ghost Rider, but bad. Because I was just going do, pulling him back, and then going with the 4. And when you do that, man, you literally lose 20 hits of damage. And so my main point is coming into the skill practice thing here where you can, with no pressure in alliance battle or whatever, and you can just mess with the rotations and make sure you're getting the maximum hits. Even if, even if that, the damage increase to my ABX score by changing that was like millions. It is crazy. The 6 is weird. Ghost Rider's funky, man. I don't know. And again, I ain't the guy, you know, to tell you all the ins and outs of these characters. But I can show you really fast before we move on what I've been doing for Ghost Rider. What do we got here? This will work. Matter, just give me characters. What I've been doing for Ghost Rider. Now is just doing, I'll try my best. I usually screw these things up under pressure, but we'll do that, 1, 2, 3. Whoopsies. Let the chains hit the ground, then the 4. I already kind of screwed this up because I missed the 2. But then 1, 2, 3, chains come around, land, 5, 4. And then I'll go, I should have done the tier 4. And then I'll start with the 6 here. Let it delay for just a second so I get all the hits. 1, 2, 3, I didn't delay it long enough in 4. So I kind of just weave it in where it fits. Take it easy, Ash. Have a good night, brother. Thanks so much for hanging out, man. I just kind of weave it in where it fits because his rotation becomes, it's not instant cancel, by the way. I don't think so. I'll show you what happened. If you instant cancel it, you miss a bunch of the effects, and I think it affects the hits a lot. I think you need to delay. Plus, Goat told me that, and Goat's been focusing a lot on alliance battle lately. But yeah, I think you want to do let it slam, then the 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 0, let it slam, 5, 4. All right, let the 4 play out, then 6, delay for just a sec. 1, 2, 3, slam, then the 4. And then we go 5, 1, 2, 3. That didn't trigger slam, then the 4. And then we go 1, 2, 3. And here I'll go 5, 6, let the 6 delay for just a sec, then the 4. And you can see it all starts to kind of line up. And then 1, 2, 3. Should have done the 0 before the 3 probably, or the tier 4 skill. And that should have been 5-4. It's kind of a difficult rotation to maximize, but one thing that helped me was really focusing on lining up the 3 chain slam, then into 4. Whether it's 5, 6, delay for just a sec, then 4, or it's just 5-4, or 5's on cooldown, so it's just straight into the 4. You just want to do that 3 delay, slam, 4. And then if 5 is up, it's 5-4. If 5's not up, it's probably 4, then 5, 1, 2, 3, or whatever, and it just keeps lining up. The 5 is instant cancel. Anyways, so there you go. A little bit of what I know about Ghost Rider. I don't know. Yeah, it's like a small delay exactly on the 6. I think I'm delaying it too long. A lot, bro. I haven't tried Goat, but compared to what we did on stream yesterday, dude, I don't know, like you said, a lot. A lot. We would probably score a lot more. No. Get us out of here. We want all the way out. We got Bucky Barnes to mess around with here. Let's see if we can score 1 million points with Sir Barnes. Can he do it, y'all? Mr. Barnes, 1 million points. That is the goal. Could it be? Would it be my neighbor? We do have a cancel, which is nice. We cannot use a striker, which is not nice. You're only getting 110 hits? That's weird. I'm joking about 1 mil, by the way. If this guy can't get 1 mil, I'm gonna ask for a re. Let's see here. And let's just put up a score. What'd you guys say? It was like 3 delay, 5-4, and when the 6 is up, it's 6 delay, 3 delay, 5-4, right? I think it was something like that. You just want him to throw the disc? Is that kind of what you're waiting for? I don't know if it's even the 1 and the 2. Oops. That should have been it, yeah, and then the 3rd rotation, you would start with the 6. And did I not delay that enough? We'll see. Gotta learn. 9 mil? Yeah. We'll see how we do. What up, Jerry? Jerry the mouse. Yeah. You gotta wait for that 3 to really, like, slam into the ground to get the 20 hits. Yeah. 5, cancel 1, cancel 2, cancel 3, wait for the chains to slam on the ground, and then 4. Yes, that should be the rotation. And then do you just, yeah, you can like even the 1 and 2 for charge. Fix delay. 4, I don't know. Was it supposed to look like that? Did I not delay that 3 long enough? I don't know. Here we get 6. How long am I delaying the 6? Wait for the, I don't know if we're talking about Ghost Rider or Bucky now anymore. You guys are talking about Ghost Rider. All right. I'm like, delay the 3, wait for the rock slam. This guy ain't throwing rocks. Try again. I've never played, I don't know if I've ever played Bucky. If the helicopter drops, he's delayed 6 enough. Okay, cool. Thanks, dude. Thank you. That's what I needed. And then, did we say it is a delay on the 3? 3-5-4, 3 delay, 5-4? Yes, Goat, yes. Picked up Bucky. Covering 2 days for us. And the biggest one for me, dude, was just covering the day we had no 1-4. So now we skip Bullseye. We cover 2 days with Bucky. We cover an ABL day that I had 0 options for. Very nice. So, yeah, went with that one. For sure. I like it. I needed a speed hero. I don't have like any speed heroes, so this seemed like the better option over like Miles' hero uniform. Yeah. Is it Falcon or I couldn't remember if it was Falcon or Hawkeye. That's why I threw Hawkeye in here. Just Bucky today, bro. Just Bucky. So we've gotten, what have we gotten? Just Mephisto and Bucky so far? No, Mephisto, Cyclops, and Bucky. We got Cyclops yesterday. So we've picked up Mephisto, Cyclops, and Bucky. No, our next tier 4 is going to be Silver Surfer on the Super Stream tomorrow. And then after that should be Mephisto next. No, yeah, it's not Hawkeye, it's Falcon. Falcon. Let's get it set up. Let's do it right. And yeah, did you guys say something about the 3 with Bucky? Is there a delay? I saw INL about delaying the tier 3 skill. And if the helicopter drops, you delayed it long enough. Bucky is good for 1 day. Like, I think he's meta for 1 day of ABL. But you can cover the day that you would get, like, Bullseye for. So if you do solutions just right, you can cover an ABX day, this day that I'm covering right now as well. Beat human male. Because, yeah, you'd use Bullseye here. Otherwise, and the way my coverage ends up working, and with Gwenpool scoring higher in ABL than Bullseye, I'm just going to go with Gwenpool for those days, and I'm able to leave freaking Bullseye out of the picture entirely. I don't have to. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Which actually makes me wonder. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Hang with me real quick here. I'm just double checking. Okay, that one's got Cho. That one needs to be fixed. He's not an alien. And this one has Cho. All right, just checking. Just making sure that I didn't have Hawkeye, sorry, paired up with him on the list. All right, there we go. Let's do this thing, man. Oh, hey, wait. I'm sorry. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to follow my own advice, which I rarely do. I'm sitting here asking you guys about the rotation. You know what I ought to be doing? Exactly what I just told you guys was so valuable. Because even if you tell me, when I start doing what you tell me, I won't be able to see if I'm doing it correctly. Because I won't be able to see the hit counts. But if we go in here, we go to the skill preview, we can make sure we're getting the correct hit count. And we could maybe be slightly less bad at Alliance Battle. Here we go. So it's what, 3, 5, 4? Is it like a Gam slight delay? Woo! 134, nice. What happens if you just slam them all together, 3, 5, 4? Oh, it's the same. Okay, so no delay. You can just go 3, 5, 4. Put your dealer in lead and see how he has a co-op with. Huh. Did the helicopter, was that? I'm not seeing a helicopter. No. Not seeing the helicopter. Yeah, just like till the discs come out. So like basically the fact that I'm slow anyways is getting me the right hit count. Why delay? Do you get extra hits? 135. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's just a slight delay. Whoops, I screwed that one up. But yeah. Otherwise, yeah, that was like 90 hits. I just was like, it's a very slight delay. Yeah. I mean, you basically like, unless you're trying to slam them fast, it looks like you'll get it. Yeah, you got to rip through them quick to avoid the hits. That was terrible. I was late on the 4-bet. Yeah. Basically skipping the hits from the 3. We do that. The 6 is still confusing me, but that's all right, man. Still working on null. Let me get through. I'll tell you what. Let's get through this. Let me just go do a clear, guys. Let's move on, man. Y'all have been awesome and patient while I deal with all this stuff. get into some things that are a little more interesting here, and then we will get into some account help and stuff like that. Yeah, Winter Soldier's better. That's part of why I ended up getting this uniform. He'll actually do a little bit of work for us. This is one of the more questionable pickups for me this Black Friday, but I think it's still good. I do not like leaving whole days of ABL uncovered, and we're already going to be doing that for Inhumans Day, so we don't want to mess around. It's not co-op. Now, this is where I am still confused. I don't know how long we have to delay that for. Was that the helicopter? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Where my helicopter at? I got no idea. Did we miss the 5? Good lord. All right. One more. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how long I need to hold the tier 3 skill for Bucky. You don't instant cancel it. I know I was saying you got to hold it for a little bit, but I can't figure out how long. How long do I have to delay for? Like till we come back to Earth? Is that little bomb the helicopter? I don't know. I see my procs looking decent. Did I miss one? There we missed. What's... Get my little air shooter, man, and clean out my keyboard. My 5 is giving me all kinds of guff. Stuck in there or something. Need a controller, man. Need that controller. Wow, you gotta like, okay. I see what's going on here. I see what's getting me screwed up. No, the skill preview was being weird with the 6, man. It was being weird. I can't even tell like what explosions or what. That was a bit too long on the delay there. You gotta hold and then go. Yeah, you need like a half a second. You gotta like chill for just a sec on his rotation. Or you'll get the 5 all messed up. Not there, I didn't chill, but... weird. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't lined up very well. Weird. And yeah, you probably want to weave in the 1-2, yeah? Charge the tier 3 skill. Huh. Cancel's nice. Yeah. I should wait longer so I'm not delaying so long, I guess. Don't know. I'll look at chat after I'm done here and see if I can find some tips from you guys. Because then, yeah, that'll line up on the next proc. That's probably closer to what I'm looking for, eh? That's not what we're looking for. Weird. Weird. Yeah, this is all messed up now. Now we're all messed up. Yeah, I got the proc all weird. See if we can line it back up. There we go. And then, yeah, should I just do the 6, let it play? 3, 5, 4. I am sometimes, because that's not what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out the cadence of the 3, 5, 4 is weird. It like gives you enough time to like stall for like extra time on the 3. And then the rotation lines up weird, and I don't know if it affects the hits. Yeah, because 5's got that long cooldown, yeah. Yep, exactly. That's what I figured out. So you do just kind of have to chill. You kind of just have to chill. All right, let's just bust it. Let's go. And I also, yeah, I don't know when you can cancel into the 1 and the 2, but that looks pretty good. Or do you go 1, 2, 3? Is that how you guys are doing it? 1, 2, 3? And then 5, 4? Probably. Do this. 3, 5, 4. Like that? Is that what you're talking about, Sanjeev? Ah. Oh, I hate that. That's really annoying to me. But it's all good. Yeah, the 5 gets so far out, like I have to delay the 3. I have to like wait on it because otherwise it just gets way, look at this. The 5 still got 3 seconds to cool down. Super weird. So I have to like stall it out. But once you get, that's not like a problem, you just have to be aware of it. I should have saved those, doesn't really matter, but you can risk hitting your proc again. Same thing. Ah. I'll get used to it. We'll get used to it. I did it again. This kind of feels like Captain Marvel in a way, the way you have to like kind of stall it out a little bit or the 5 gets ahead. Want that 10 mil, we can have it too. So it's worth it. Yeah, I can get that 10 mil. We can get that 10 mil. Because that's got to be just awful, man. It's my first time playing this character, so that's almost assuredly a horrid score. But still, 9 mil, not bad for a level 80. Decent. Needs to be cleaned up, man. But very fun. Thanks for the tips, guys. We will keep working on him. We'll do some practice with him off stream. Get better. Oh, yeah, rough. No. I wouldn't think so. No, no, no. No old Deadpool uniforms for AB. Not for any. AB normal.
5 eggs.
AB normal. 5 eggs. 5 eggs. We got a 5er. We got a 5er. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, that is. We're happy. Chickens, we're just starting to get eggs from our chickens, man, and today was our first 5er, bro. 5 eggs one day. It's almost a dozen eggs in 2 days. Bro, we're printing money. What are you talking about? I'm just kidding mostly, but pretty funny, man, pretty funny. All right, we got Ghost Rider. I think, what do we do? I think it's like this, and I think it's Ghost Rider lead because of the flame damage, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's been kind of a debate about this, but 50% all basics, man. That's tough. Hey, thanks, Rainer. Appreciate that, bro. That's very nice. Let's see here. Let's just try it this way today. I don't know. I go back and forth. Elemental damage scales better, but we're talking 30 to 50. So it's kind of a big jump. Hard to say. So let's just try this. And then we need shock for our striker today. Hawk. I have like 3 eggs. What up, Nirmal? What's going on? No mighty eggs, unfortunately. They were all just regular eggs. We didn't get any mighties. Perfect. We got Storm. All right, let's go. I am not very good at this. Please be gentle. Be gentle. Here we go. Yeah, and then we better get into account help, man. Don't let me forget the crystals. We got to get our crystals, and we better get into some account help, because... That got weird. I gotta move. I'm gonna miss that light. Need to get out of my skills. There we go. I know my stuff's all messed up now, but that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, that was really bad timing on using that storm, but I think we'll be okay. Yep. 6 and 4. What happened to my 6? Did it play out? I feel like my 6 got totally bricked there. I don't know what happened. That's okay. I feel like it got the brickles. Yeah. 6.2. We got a long way to go there. We got a long way to go. Yeah. A lot of things got out of line there. Although with Ghost Rider, it's tough, man, because his rotation's spammy, so it's just about dialing it in, practicing more. For me, it usually goes like, obviously, learning the rotation first. Then I start paying attention to, learning the rotation, tier 4 placement. Yeah, lost his targeting, right? Exactly. So we missed like a whole tier 3 skill in there, and I think it was like with the bonus, so yeah, rough. But we'll keep it for now, no worries. Might come back for a better score later today after some practice. We'll see. I think I'll have some time to practice my AB later on. But for now, boom, let's go get some crystals, man. Maybe we can get more than 30 today. Who knows? Let's find out. Ready? Oh, we're getting 5,000 crystals. There's plenty of them left. We're getting it. Here it is right here. This is it. 5,000 crystals. Ready? Set. What did we decide? 90 degrees this time? We were going to try 90 degrees. All right, let's do it. Okay, that didn't work either, man. Maybe no arms. Maybe let's just be chill. Let's be coy. Let's be like, nah, it's all good. 10 crystals. That's cool. Whatever. No big deal. That was the trick. That was the trick. There we got 50. Massive W. Let's go, man. We are not going this whole event with nothing but 10 crystals per draw. Massive W as far as I'm concerned. Let's go. I got to stand on my head for the 5,000. Dang, dude. That is a W, guys. Like, I don't know. I don't know who's getting what out of this thing, but I honestly was fearing we were going to go 30 crystals a day for 7 days. Let's go again. Come on. And we got 10. All right. All right. All right. Hey, but we got some crystals, man. It all adds up. All adds up. And we got a bunch of stuff in here. What is this? A ranked battle. Nice. I think if we can get it at this kind of rate, I think right now, oof, we take Soul of the Fountain. Dang. Yeah, because we can adjust for this later still. We're plenty good to get through Silver Surfer. Mephisto's going to be where we run into problems. So for now, maybe we just keep going with our ratio, keeping the Soul of the Fountain up. That's the ticket, man. I think that's the ticket. Sure. Go with that. I like Soul. Yeah, there we go. All right, man. 12,425 crystals left. How are we doing on what we've spent now? We're at like... We've got the 2,500. I don't think we're going to get this essence tomorrow. I don't think I'm ready to spend this many crystals tomorrow. That is a lot. But it is a super stream. So there is that, man. Boom, boom, boom. Bob, you getting 10 crystals every time as well, brother. Also, what up, Bob Sarge? How you doing? Thanks for coming by the stream. Always glad to see you. Big Duck, what up, dude? Good to see you, man. All right. No, I don't think we're going to make 20K. I don't think so, no. I think right now we're more asking ourselves, are we going to spend 15K, whoops, for the Mega Tier 2 ticket is more the question. I don't think we're getting okay. But we might spend 15. If we spend 15, look, here's the deal. If we don't get the Epic Quest, we don't get the refund. And if we don't get no tolls, then we don't get no rolls. But in seriousness, it's going to be like spending all of our crystals to get this. And I got to keep those winter seasonals in mind. Plus, we got the main update on December 2nd. So we will see. I could hit this, but like I said, we'll have to basically spend this entire total if we don't get a refund. So we'll see. We will see. Okay, one of those down. We got one more daily challenge, right? Where is it at? Oh, Team Battle Arena. Sure. Get that way. Let's do some account help, man. Let's just jump into it. I know I've probably got some other stuff I need to do, jump into and look at. Let's just grab these. I'm going to give my wife a kiss, and then we'll jump into some account help. Let's go. Help me. A little bit of energy. Nice, nice.
We're on the news.
Who is?
Pete, Newport.
Newport's on the news?
Finally.
What?
Finally.
Oh, gosh. Is this the whale?
Oh.
Oh, God. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. All right. You may not have my gold, and you may not have my crystals. Normally, I would give you some gold, but I need it. Sorry. All right, guys. So here's the deal. Aditya, I see you. You asked earlier. Go ahead and throw up some IGNs, guys. I'm going to start at Aditya here. There's probably enough, man. So many people are waiting. Thank you for being patient. Could probably just grab the IGNs I see right in front of my face, and we'd be good. Let's see. I'll grab this one here. Someone new sounds nice. I'm going to do 4 today. I think we'll do 4. Because you know me, I'm long-winded. They take a long time. So, yeah. Who else was it that asked earlier? Goated. Aryan, did you put... There it is. There it is. Yeah, dude. You've been asking for a while. Let's take a look. And then I'm going to grab one more that I don't recognize. I think this one right here looks good. What did we get? For you? Yeah. I'll try and do 5. I'm going to do 4. I got to do 4. We're going to be streaming for so long today. Tomorrow, I can't kill my voice today. So, but I am going to grab this insane IGN because I did see you ask. And I will put it down here. BGGGGGGGB6JJAJJS will get to you tomorrow or whenever we do our next account help if you are here, brother, because I got to limit it to 4 today. Like I said, I can't afford to burn my voice out today because tomorrow we gotta get super. So there's a crunched up list of the IGNs I'm gonna look at real quick, just so you know. Stick around. And let's get started. 187 on the badge. We got 187. Swords are looking decent. I know you're probably working on this, so you're probably just getting kind of bricked on some of the RNG here. This 3-gem sword's a bummer. I want to replace that with a green as soon as you can, honestly. Black Panther for Luna. I can almost tell you without looking at your set that yes, you should do that. But let me go look at your set. Anyways, these look good. Keep at it. Keep at it. Hopefully you can get this to a green sword soon. And hopefully you can replace any 3 gems you still have. But I know you're working on them, so it's probably just a matter of RNG. Energy attack here. Energy attack here. Resist, 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 resist. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you have Luna crafted? Because, yeah, this is pretty replaceable. The real draw here is the 5% pierce. So, do you have any pierce on it? Do you have like 2%? None. It'd be nice to get 2% pierce on it before you do the swap. But honestly, bro, yeah, it's not going to make up for the pierce damage, but Luna is a massive upgrade over this card. And these crafted stats are really bad, except for this one. So, yeah, you stand to benefit a lot there by swapping that out for Luna. Just know that you're going to lose the pierce and adjust accordingly, right? It's up to you if you want to wait, maybe re-roll your Luna card one more time, try and get pierce so that you're not taking a 5% loss. But, yeah. And then I do think, you know, what about Spidey? But then here you've got energy attack cooldown, all basic, max HP, crowd control time. This thing's getting close to finished. So, yeah, I would go for this guy. In the end, you could also replace Spider-Man with Ghost Rider. So you end up with, like, the proc here. It's tough, man. Yeah, and then if you want the full proc set, you can put Marvel Zombies here, but you don't need to. I think cards have gotten to a place where there are, like, you know, you've got your maximum sets, the best sets in the game, but then, like, you know, so say 3 sets, 1 for hybrid, 1 for PvP, 1 for PvE. But, like, if your PvE or your hybrid set was still just New Avengers number 9, Luna Snow, Ghost Rider, White Fox, Guardians of the Galaxy, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's a great set. So you don't have to be so picky that you're, like, swapping 3 of these cards out necessarily. Start with Black Panther for Luna. You get Ghost Rider, consider Ghost Rider. Whether you swap the New Avengers for it for a full PvE set or just swap out Baby Spidey, probably Baby Spidey. Keep the HP proc because you only have the 1 card set. But yeah, I think that's good advice. I'm checking here real quick. Ignore defense is good. Cooldown is good. Fantastic. And then let's take a look at the rest of the crafted stats. Physical attack's nice for free to play. It's really nice for anybody, but it is not all attack. I will give it that. All basic defense is nice on a PvP card, but does take the crit damage spot, so keep that in mind. Blue max HP is fantastic, and blue crowd control time. This is crazy, man. This is crafting up like an absolutely baller PvP card, and I don't know that I would like I would probably lock crowd control time here on this card. Your ignore defense looks good, and just to have this particular card with max HP, crowd control time, all basic defense is very good. These are 3 really good PvP stats. So just something to consider. And then, yeah, you could lock the physical attack for sure if you're not like hunting all attack. So you could lock Fizz, all basic defense, crowd control time, and max HP. Really nice. And then just roll the other. Try and get blue ones. And then, yeah, you've got your proc and 5% quality looking good. Energy attack, very nice. Cooldown, yeah, we talked about this. This is great. You maybe go for dodge here instead of crowd control time. Maybe. It's up to you. And I don't know if I would lock Fizz defense. Max HP is fantastic. You're going to be like, all defense is nice, but this is where your crit damage goes. So just keep that in mind looking at your other cards. And then energy attack is obviously good and cooldown is good. This is green. All basic defense is green. Nice. So re-roll this. And then, yeah, hopefully you'll get crit damage here. But yeah, I would re-roll the physical defense at least and maybe consider rolling for dodge. You may be able to get away with the crowd control time here and lock these 3 to preserve pierce. Cooldown as well. So yeah, you could lock 3. You could lock max HP, cooldown, and energy attack and try for the dodge, but that's up to you. And 7 quality, nice. But yeah, and energy attack, max HP, nice, decent rolls on the bottom of that card. Decent to great. Don't know. Can't remember all the options. Phys attack proc, max HP, looking good, even with 3 quality. That's what you want to see. All basic attack, very nice. The resist, not very nice. So if you come back to fix this card, like the Pierce is great right now, but if you come back to fix it, you can just lock your dodge, lock your ignore defense, lock your all basic attacks, and let the rest roll. Phys attack is nice. There's some crit damage, very nice. Phys defense, no thanks. Movement speed, no thank you. And then green. Top. So yeah, just lock your Phys attack here, lock the crit damage, and then probably let the rest roll on that one. And then hopefully you get some attack stats on the bottom of this card eventually, but you know, takes time. So looking good, man, looking really good. And I did see you had a specific question, I think. Oh, it was the cards. Okay, so looking at your roster, what do you got going on here? Beautiful. Good. Pierce damage reduction. Interesting. Okay. Don't love it. I don't hate it. Power of Angry Hulk's good. Phys attack, HP, Phys attack. Perfect. You know what you're doing. Like to see it. 7 seconds. Looking good. Nice. You got the artifact there. 60, 70. Fast, but not bad. 7 seconds. Looking good. Looking real good there. Looking real good. You love to see it. 0.9 per 1. Beautiful. Just checking these. You look good. You look good. You got all your DTPs rolled nice. Yeah, got the 0.9 per 1 and everything. Which uni should I buy and where to put the Brilliant Conquest? Brilliconk! I mean, it's hard to say you should put your Brilliant Conquest on anybody except Sentry. You have to pay the removal cost, though. That's rough, but it just feels weird to put a Brilliant Conquest on someone else. Yeah, dude, I mean, I don't know. You probably just... You put a Brilliant Conquest on Wolverine? I don't know. Screw that, dude. I say unequip. Equip the Mighty to Wolverine. That's what I'm saying. And the Brilliant to Sentry. I think that's the better play. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. My thought process is this is a character you're going to use for timeline battle. So you might as well have your best CTP here. And then, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Sanji. That's what I think. Yeah, that's probably your best bet. Is to put the Brilli on your Sentry, profit in timeline battle and elsewhere, and then get this off of him and put the Mighty Conquest on Wolverine. And as far as what you're doing down here, man, it hurts here 4. That's the thing I would easily tell you to do. You've already got Mephisto. You've already got Null. You've already got Sentry. So yeah, you probably go... Are you using tier 2 discount on Silver Surfer? You have the zombie uniform for her, I'm assuming. Because that's definitely a go if you don't. Let me see something. You could consider picking up Ares if you haven't. Yeah, it looks like you might be considering his uni, and I think that's a good choice. What I'm looking at is it looks like he would cover Alien Villain for you. Looks like he could cover Combat Alien. You don't have Gladiator. So you got some value from Ares here. Also a tier 4 for Miles. If you have Miles and he's not tier 4, dude's native tier 1, you should find a place to get him in your schedule. Doesn't have to be the next one you do, but Miles is great, man. The Striker... This is just the kind of character that brings value all over the place. So just great character to tier 4. Brings more value than just like scores on a day. You know what I mean? Can cover some stuff. I think he's number 1, Goat said, in infinite speed. So there's that. You know, someone you want to build eventually. Yeah, Silver Surfer. Gotcha. Gotcha. And then Miles next. Beautiful. Love it. But then, I don't know. I wouldn't sleep too long on her for a tier 4. If you care about the value, because... With that zombie uniform and the hero uniform, that's a lot of Alliance battle days, brother. Yeah, and then for uniforms to pick up, Ares looks good. Cho is what he is. Cho covers 2 days for Alliance Battle. So if you want that, you can get it. If you don't, pass. I think 875 crystals for... The thing about Cho is his support is so underwhelming that there couldn't be another speed mail support that came in worse than Cho. He's literally got like the baseline. I'm exaggerating, obviously. They could find a way, but he's got that baseline like 40%. That's just really standard, and so he's not blowing me away. You know what I'm saying? Using Gene for combat villain. Yeah, I don't know if you want to. You've got Magneto, then yeah, you have so you'll probably get Magneto seasonal if you don't have it. I would imagine. You have him built up at all? Where's your Magneto? Where's your Nito? I'm probably blind. Is he like tier 4? Nito, where are you? Level 70? Thanks, brother. There he is. But that's a seasonal. But so save some crystals for that. Coulson if you don't have it. Yeah. So you got to save a good chunk of crystals for the winter seasonals, but that may not be a problem for you at all. So if you don't have female Taskmaster, that's a good one to pick up. No. I'm almost positive you have the hero Cyclops uniform, but if you don't, that's obviously a great one. DP, what you got going on with Deadpool? Do you have his artifact or anything yet? I don't see. There he is. Yeah, no artifact. Grab like maybe his 4-star artifact from the selector, or what are you thinking? Because I wouldn't get his uniform without an artifact. With an artifact, if you pick up an artifact for him, that makes sense to me. But, you know, obviously you're going to want at least a 4-star artifact. And then, yeah, like I said, I would watch Ares, plan for the winter seasonals. Other characters you could get here and now for gains. I mean, obviously you could get some support unis for some upgrades. You could get Nick Fury. Would be a nice one. Because he's used everywhere. Yeah, thinking about using the selector. Hercules is OP pops. What up, Jamro? What's going on, dude? Yeah, there you go, bro. There's a couple select options for you. Do you have Black Bolt? I don't remember. Let's see. I think you did, right? There we go. Or did I make that up? Yeah, you've got Black Bolt, so you could probably just skip Kamala, dude. I wouldn't catch me buying Kamala's uniform if I had Black Bolt. Hell no. Especially if I had him tier 4. Yeah, so there you go, man. I think that's some good. I mean, I think you have a lot of the things I'm mentioning. We just can't see them, like female Taskmaster, zombie Scarlet Witch, all that stuff. But I don't know. I was considering Nick Fury's uniform. It's good. It's an upgrade to him, but he's used everywhere, like I said. So he's decent option. Ares, Deadpool, if you're getting the artifact. Yeah, man. That sounds good to me. I think I'm going to move on to the next one if you don't have any. Yeah, you did say that. Exactly. So, yeah, just those couple, and then anything else you can find. I don't know how many crystals you have either. If you get an artifact for Deadpool, I think he's good for a uni. And Ares. And, yeah. If you're really trying to, like, have everything covered, you can look at Cho. He said, oh, I don't have Zombie Scarlet Witch. Then that's a must-buy. Zombie Scarlet Witch is a must-buy, in my opinion. Let me double check. Make sure I'm not talking out of my buns hole. Yeah, because she's like, especially depending on where you can use her, she can cover tons of days. But she's got like 2 days of ABL right here, at least 3 days of ABL on my free-to-play chart. So, which is only missing female seasonals. So all of those would be relevant regardless. So 3 days of ABL, several days of ABX. Like at least 5 days total right here that I'm looking at. So Scarlet Witch is pretty much a buy. There you go. That'll put you closer to your 5Ks. Yeah, 5 days total. Thanks, Ina. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Anyways, I'm gonna get on to the next one here. Thanks for sharing, brother. Let's move on to Matthew here, see what we got going on. Boom. And we'll do more of this tomorrow. I'll definitely have at least one big block of account help. Might do two, but we'll probably just do like we usually do a huge long stream, and then we'll do account help till we drop. We got 254 on the badge, so a lot further along here with the account progress. Make sure you're not sleeping on your swords. With 254 on the badge, that either means like the wallet's been doing a lot of work, but even if that's the case, don't sleep on your swords. Got a couple 5 gems, which is nice. 5 gems. Yeah, hopefully you can get the rest of these up to at least 5 soon. I don't know. Like I said, hard to tell if this is from playing for a long time or if it's just from using the CTP of credit card to make some progress. No shame there. Right, looking at your card set. I'd say this one's got to get swapped out. It's tough. Cards are in an interesting place. Like right here, I can just look at this and tell you Ghost Rider and Marvel Zombies would be better cards than what you have. You know what I'm saying? Like this could be Marvel Zombies. This could be Ghost Rider easy, and you'd be laughing all the way to the bank. The only other change is this could be White Fox for the proc, but it doesn't need to be. It would be fine just like this. You get the HP and the double, attack stats on the bonus options. So just something to keep in mind for the future, that you probably want Ghost Rider and Marvel Zombies at some point. I don't know when you'll get them. So, so going with Crescent. Okay, so leaning a little more into PvP. Gotcha. Nice. So you'll do like Marvel Zombies and then Crescent. And that's a solid PvP set right there. That's ballin'. I like that a lot. That's what I'm talking about too. Like, some people wouldn't use Crescent, some people would, but like both are good. The cards are just in an interesting place right now, where there's quite a few like really good sets of cards. So yeah, let's go with your replacing this eventually, but we'll take a look at it for now. Bummer on the bonus options, but 7 quality is nice. These bonus, yeah, no attack or anything is a little tough. Energy attack, crit rate, max HP, crowd control time, look nice. Flame resist, not so nice. There you go, but you're going to replace this one anyways, most likely, so we'll move on. I will say, maybe someone can help me. I have a question for you all. So, card unequip costs increase as you craft the card, but I was looking at something the other day that led me to believe that it's not every star that you craft. It's like 1-star cards cost this much, 3-star cards cost this much, and then 6-star cards cost this much. Is that correct? To unequip? Am I remembering that right? Just curious. It's not relevant here, by the way. Yeah, so like if you had 5 crafted stars, you should stop. Because just that 1 extra star is going to increase the cost of unequipping it by a lot. Anyways, I just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, up to 3, it's 150, and then until you get to the 6th star, that's when it jumps up again. Perfect. So anyways, yeah, you'll probably replace that. What do we got here? All basic attack blue, very nice. Attack speed, crit damage, no defense, max CP, crowd control, yes! That looks really good, especially for a PvP setup. This is very nice with the crowd control time up top. You don't use a lot of CTPs of rage, PvP. It is good to have some dodge, though, no doubt. Energy attack and attack speed on the bottom. Bind resistant crowd control off color, max HP, and crowd control time. We are like missing a lot of dodge, but crowd control time is great. What's your total? Ignore defense is fine. Cooldown is close, but I imagine you've got your cooldown sorted. I would think. It looks like it's a little shy, but I could be wrong. Anyways. So yeah, just watch the dodge, but lock it, lock it, lock it, lock it, and oh, don't lock this because it's off color. Lock it, and then maybe lock it. But you could lock the 3 blue stars without the top crowd. Tough call. I don't know how much dodge you really want to look for, you know? All basic attack, cooldown's nice. Movement speed, sure, not really, but I don't know if I would roll off of 5 blue stars for it. Movement speed, again, I would definitely reroll. And then you do have dodge here, but it's off color. Bummer. But we're talking about replacing this one in the future anyways, so you may want to put your card rerolls other places. Then crowd control time is 20% here, and then it was like 6% on the cards, so that's 26 plus 14. There you go. So a 40%, which is what, 10% shy, right? Of the total that we need. So are you just like adjusting for that on your builds, or I'm just wrong? Do you need 40 or 50? I thought you need 50, right? But like the cap is 50. That I know. How much you need on your cards, I'm having a brain fart and I can't remember if it's 40 or the full 50. Or not on your cards, total on your account. Yeah, you have a lot of crowd control time. Yeah. Yeah, cooldown's a little low. It looks like you're a little shy. Like, well, about 10% is what it looks like. So yeah, you're probably making it up on your builds. Anyways, I would probably put your rerolls elsewhere if you plan on replacing this card. There's just other cards you can work on. You could work on New Avengers, or you could work on Luna. So there you go. You got the proc looking good. All basic attack blue, wonderful. Off color. Crowd control time again. Dodge though, and then movement speed. Yeah, movement speed I don't like. You obviously are going to want HP, especially if you're building a full PvP set. You probably want to re-roll that one. Yeah. Fine. I want to look at your crowd control time down. Where is that? There it is. Yeah, dude. 70%. Yeah, and it's 75 is the cap. Nice. Thanks, Ndar. Thanks, I know. Yeah, that's wild, man. So there you go. But anyways, it's good. You're doing good. They're looking good. The biggest tip I can give you, because you obviously know which stats you probably need to be blocking, are mainly to not put rerolls into these cards that you're going to replace. Focus rerolls and all your work into these cards that you're going to keep. That's the biggest thing, man. I see a lot of you guys asking for account help. I see you. I appreciate you. We've got a little list today, and that's all I'm going to do today. But we're doing a super stream tomorrow, and I'll probably be doing a couple hours of account help. So if you can make it tomorrow for the stream, I'll be looking at a lot more accounts today. All right. Any questions for the roster here? What do you got going on? Because I have a suspicion that your builds are going to look pretty decent. Rolls are a little low, I think, there, but no big deal. It is rolled properly. Okay, we do have some stuff we can talk about. Nice. So on these competitions, more than anything, you want to make sure that this ignore boss's damage decrease by 45% is rolled to 55. You may already know this, but it'll give you a 7-second cooldown instead of a 10-second cooldown. And that is hugely important. More important than the Fury Pock being maxed. Getting that extra 3 seconds of cooldown or less cooldown is massive on CTP. Could just be in the process of rolling it though. Like I said, might be telling you something you already know. Really want to get 150 here on the bottom. Speed universal up top if you can get it. A similar thing where having that 150 proc on the bottom is really, really important. Even if you have to settle for like 20 or 25 on the ambush proc. That's my understanding, at least. I could be wrong. That this is really important to have higher than 70%. That was 0.9 per 1. Obelisks. Not checking obelisks. 0.9 per 1. Good. Pump. 10 seconds. Again, here. You want to make sure you get that. I'm glad I pointed that out because this might be a really big bump for the damage on some of these characters for you. Get this to 55. It'll give you that 7-second cooldown, and even if you have to settle for a lower Fury proc, it'll give you a big bump to your damage. Good one to look out for. You've got the 0.9 per 1 on lockdown, though. Like, very good. Yeah, it's just like the Rage, where you want that 0.9 per 1 to get the 7-second cooldown. Sure. Who gives a hoot? Here, a similar thing. You want 200 on the bottom. If you're using him to strike, make sure you get that 200 on the bottom here. The type amplification proc is good, but 20% is low here anyways. So you need a lot of obelisks. You don't know if you need Adam plus Ares or Gladiator. I would absolutely recommend, if like the choices are Adam Warlock and Ares or Gladiator, absolutely, without a doubt, Adam Warlock and Ares. Ares may not score quite as much as Gladiator, but if you're looking at like the option being 500,000 less score and having Adam Warlock, I would go with Adam Warlock personally. Especially if you're talking about the whole package. I don't know if you have an artifact for him, but I've heard that's really important. And yeah, obviously you got to get the uniform, so it's another expense. But yeah, I think Adam and Ares is a much better choice. personally. Keep in mind, though, I will say, with any recommendations for Ares, it's still early, and we're still figuring out, you know, again, if he's like scoring better than any of these characters or just like close to it, you know. Patience there. Only a 3-star on magic. Artifact there. Hey, do you have a plan for your tier 2 discount? Did you already use it? Yeah, that is something to consider. I don't know from experience how big of a deal the artifact is, but a lot of people tell me that it's really important. I hear a lot of like, if you get at him, you got to have his artifact. I know it's not immortality or revive, but I think what it is a heal. It's his healing. So I think without that, he just struggles because he has no passive healing. It is passive too, right? The healing. It's like if he takes damage, he starts doom, doom, doom every second, regenerating health. I think that's it. I might have to save that for tomorrow, Earl. Sorry, buddy. We got like 2 more accounts to go after this one. And then, yeah, I'll be wrapping it up for today because this is already a 3-hour stream. We'll see if we make it through these. Oh, boy. What's up, Prem? How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Deadpool, since I have his artifact. No, that's probably a great choice. Yeah, I think that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you got Scarlet Witch done already. It's a great choice. A great choice, actually. 4-star artifact. Hopefully you can get him a... He wants Conquest, right? You guys have to remind me, because I don't remember. I think it's Conquest for Deadpool. You might be a little more flexible, though. Am I remembering that correctly? Conquest is best, but like... Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with I think he... I think that's right. I was going to come up with some qualifications for that, but no, I think he just won. Dumb. And then I'm just looking for some other like tier 4 recommendations, I guess. Nice. You have a normal conquest. Yeah, you need it reforged. Art. And yeah. No uniform, no artifact. Did you get Mummy Miles? Do you have the seasonal for Miles? If you do, he's a great choice. You got a lot of good uniforms already. Good. Yeah, you got Ares coming up here. Yeah. I don't know if you want to buy... You said... I'm getting confused. I always forget. Like, if it was the last person that said they had 5,000 crystals or if it was you. Hey... I gotta ask, I know, because it's Speed Hero or whatever, Speed Human Hero Day or whatever. So he might just be wearing the cape because today's the day. But no, there's Bucky. There he is. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, so no Mummy Miles. Who wants the tier 4, man? That's crazy. Just thinking, what are the best options here? He's good in World Boss Legend pushing. But not he doesn't have as many stages, nearly as many as Nick. There he is. So Nick Fury is a great option for a tier 4 if you're looking for that support to start like pushing World Boss Legend and stuff. What did we score with Bucky, guys? I forgot. 9 mil? 9 mil. A little over 9 mil. Terrible gameplay probably, so probably score around 10 with the build we have, which is an awful build, by the way. And what's up, the Emperor? What's happening, bro? Death Inevitable. What's up, dude? How to get shield level to 70 quickly? Just play the game, bro. Play. Dimension missions give you lots of XP. So, if you're using Bucky, he's a good option for a tier 4 to cover that day or 2. That is an option. I was looking for like a banger down here that was going to cover a bunch of stuff, but just Ares maybe. And with Ares, your Hulk is pretty set up. The issue with Ares replacing Hulk, we'll see, but Hulk has access to Abomination. So he gets better support for the days that Hulk covers. He gets better supports. So we'll have to see with the testing exactly how that lands. But Ares might be better for you. Not sure. Regular Rage. So yeah, you might, especially if you give Ares a nice build, he'll probably replace him for those days. So obviously then Ares would be a good tier 4. I like Nick Fury for you because I think you're in a place where you could really benefit from having that support for World Boss Legend Plus. You do have Taskmaster, so maybe I kind of take it back. Taskmaster can cover It is female, though. A lot of those requirements are male. So it's not as urgent since you do have the tier 4 support. But he's a good option. Because, yeah, you've got a lot of really good tier 4s. You've gone. This is good. Good picks. Hard to tell you a bunch more that would be beneficial. Decent for PvP, but I don't know if I'd prioritize it over some of the other characters you have. Tough to say. No, he's not the best, man, so... Yeah, you could pick up the Tasky male uniform if you don't have it. That'd be a good one. Yo, what up, Hachi? What's going on, bro? Thanks for coming by and saying hello. And yeah, I think that's it. Unless you have any specific questions. Like I said, you've got a lot of the really good tier 4s in the game, so you're getting into the nitty-gritty, where you need to be deciding between, is it a support? Is it a less desirable PvP character? I mean, for you, if Ares is covering a bunch of territory for you, then yeah, Ares is a really good choice. All right, let's keep rolling. Keep moving here. Hopefully that helps you out, man. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. Let's go with, that's not invalid. I happen to know this is I've looked at their account before. Nice try, though. 136 on the badge, making some progress. Nice. We got sort of each color here now. Yeah, it's crazy how that works, dude. And you're still getting 28% all attack from this. Save up those runes, man. Hopefully you get some good RNG here. Let me see here. 4, 4, 4. Yeah, your 4s across the board, which means you're probably paying attention and you're putting in the work. But hopefully the RNG breaks for you and you get some 5 or 6 gem swords here soon enough. And you got about 10% cooldown there. 23% here. Perfect. Your cooldown looks like it's just so. Ignore defense is a little bit low. So that's something you're going to want to bump up if you can. Looking at your card set, you've got just immediately I see Black Panther and Baby Spidey. So if we talk about, you know, an optimal set, both of these probably go. You end up with like Luna Snow and Marvel Zombies. You could do New Avengers number 9 and Ghost Rider, Luna Snow. Really, Ghost Rider, Luna Snow, Marvel Zombies. Those guys should fit in here. Luna Snow. Ooh, out of those two, who is the best? Huh. Oh, yeah. How are you even... Oh, shoot. Brother, you got to get your card collecting on. Yeah, you think Luna Zombies is the combo? Yeah, I think so, too. I think that's right. So anyways, I think the best replacements would be Marvel Zombies and Luna Snow. If you got like Luna Snow and New Avengers number 9, you could go that route if you wanted to. Marvel Zombies, I think, would just be slightly better than New Avengers number 9. But just something to keep in mind, right? Because you've got like the Guardians card you can work on and the Ghost Rider card you can work on. So I would start by putting your efforts into Ghost Rider, then Guardians if you need to, and then from there, if you have nothing else left to work on, would work on Baby Spidey. But if you're going to replace these, no point in sacrificing P cards into re-rolling them, right? There you go. His attack, good. Crit rate, good. Movement speed, not so good. Lightning resist, not good. Poison resist, not good. Energy defense, not good. So this is going to be one of those examples where go ahead and enjoy your 5% pierce for now while you're working on other stuff. But eventually later you'll want to come back and fix this card. And unfortunately, the only stats I would lock here are crit rate and physical. The rest of this I would roll. I even have a crummy movement speed stat that I regret locking. I think I locked it. I think I locked movement speed somewhere. Nah, forget that. That's poopy. I don't do that anymore. We're going to skip on this guy just because, like I said, you'll likely replace that really soon. Anyhow, one blue stat here, and it's going to be the crowd control time down. Up to you whether you lock that or not. This is a more PvE leaning set in a lot of ways, so I don't know if you want to sacrifice your ignore defense for crowd control time down. And if we look here, you are hungry for ignore defense. So, you know, whether you lock that or not is up to you. I might just let this whole card roll at this point and try for that. Up to you, though. You could lock this crowd control time down. It's a good stat. It's just a PvP oriented stat, and it's taking the place, yeah, of a stat that you may want. Same thing here with you're probably going to replace this, so just the basics. Phys attack's good, cooldown's good, are not good. Here you got the proc, dodge, crowd control times, decent for quality. That'll work. Crit rate blue, all defense blue, and crowd control time down. Tough, because these are more PvP oriented stats. You have any crit damage anywhere? Not yet. Thing is, if you lock all basics here, which you can do, and you lock crowd control time, this is where ignore defense rolls, which you really, really need, and this is where crit damage rolls, which you also have like none of. So I'm going to give you an up to you here. You'll have to decide whether you want to lock these PvP oriented stats, get the crit damage and the ignore defense elsewhere on your cards, or if you actually want to just go ahead and lock the crit rate here and then roll this card to try and get more desirable stats. I'll leave that up to you. If you're completely free to play, you might want to consider locking at least maybe the all basic defense here. Maybe both. That's a really tough call. A really tough call. These aren't the best PvE stats, but from a free-to-play perspective, you can't always roll the best of the best, right? So, or if you did, you'd be here for 5 years trying to roll your... So, there you go. Up to you, whether you lock those or no. Looking at your roster, what do you got going on in here? Nice build on your Strange. Good. Nice. Got that 0.9 per 1. Again here, get that 55% boss damage decrease, and you'll get a 7-second cooldown on your competition, and it will lead to profit. Here you've got the 7-second. Nice. Not worried about that. We doing, yep, 7 seconds there is good. 200, good. And 0.9 per 1, good. All right. Looking good there. So as far as your roster, if you want to let me know how many crystals you have to spend, it just depends on the questions you have for your roster. You let me know how many crystals you have, I can try and give you some recommendations for uniforms and stuff. For tier 4s, I'm always these days looking at Scarlet Witch because she's just so effective in Alliance battle right now. What's up, Edward? How you doing? $5K crystals? Okay. I would go Scarlet Witch. I would pick up Scarlet Witch. I don't know if you can get her second potential in time to lock it in for the discount. Not sure. If not, probably Wolverine will be a really good choice. Don't have an artifact for him, but he's still so good in PvE and PvP, and I'm not seeing any other options for you that could sneak past the second potential barrier. So if you haven't done your native tier 2 discount yet, which it looks like you haven't, Scarlet Witch, if you can get her there, would be a great choice. And then Wolverine as a backup. If you don't have the materials for that, and you're doing like, if you don't have the materials for that and you need to do a native tier 1, better to get the discount on a native tier 1 than Zombie is more important, I think, by a lot, but both is good. But if you get her hero uniform, you'll only cover like 1 day necessarily, and then you might be able to plug her in a couple other places, but I'm pretty sure she's only like top dog for 1 day in that hero uniform. Someone help me if I'm wrong. Is that correct? Yeah, hero's a niche pick, right? Because I think it is just that 1 day. Bucky, it depends. Bucky has 1 ABL day, and then ABX, he can do a day where I think Bullseye will score better than he will, but I think his score will be respectable there. So my choice reflex was getting him to cover the ABL day I had nothing for, and then I'm going to skip Bullseye and use him for that human speed male day for ABX. So zombie uniform for her, like I said, tier 2 there if you can use it for the discount. If not, probably Wolverine. If you don't have the materials, you could do a native tier 1. I wouldn't do Miles. You have a mighty comp, a mighty disruption, and 2 liberations and 1 authority. Woo! Okay. With the mighty competition, you're going to want to use that on someone like Zeus or Mephisto, in my opinion. I don't think you want to throw that on someone like Venom or, you know, anyway, you get the idea. A native tier 1 like that, like Venom, you could just give him a rage or something. those mighty competitions are so valuable for characters like Mephisto and Zeus. Characters like those native tier 2s that just score the outrageously high scores. Luna, obviously, in her seasonal. But yeah, you've got Mephisto. Oh, that's your answer. I didn't even see that you had the uniform already. Mephisto's your guy. Mephisto is your guy for the Mighty comp. The Mighty Destruction? I don't know, man. That one's weird. Either like someone like Iron Man, right? Sherrod or Gamora? Am I crazy? Or are those kind of the targets for like a destruction? I don't do the Hela thing. Oh, I know that's an option, but it's not the way I would use it. Because it's got to go to someone who can use like the single skill damage proc. So destructions are weird. Advice for PvP? Yeah, get Sentry's uniform. So you said you had about 5k. I would get Sentry's uniform. I would get her zombie uniform. Who else do you like? What do you really need? You've got Gwenpool. Nice. Good for a lot of coverage. You don't really have a... You could get away with Miles for speed human male and stuff. And maybe skip it. Watch for that Coulson uni, guys. Watch for those winter seasonals coming up. They're going to come up quick after all these sales. Something to keep in mind. You don't have Gamora, man. Gamora is... Yeah, Gamora's hot right now. She's like Hansel. Gamora's so hot right now. Depending on what you need, man. Because, should I get Gamora's uni? Yeah, bro, I think so. Especially... I meant to share it with you guys. I think I even have it. Actually, you know what? I meant to do this, and I'm going to do it anyways because, yeah. Better late than never. I don't have a ton to do today. I'm just worried about shooting, like killing my voice for the... Okay, so this right here is... Let me get rid of my face. There we go. This right here is my first run. The rules are on the sheets. You guys can see what we're looking at here. Ultra budget setup. No unis allowed that are for one day only. No deluxe packs allowed. No native tier 3s allowed. No hard premium characters allowed. So no leader, nothing like that. No seasonal uniforms at all. Not even male seasonals. And no crystal characters. And that is this entire setup is void of all of those things. There's no tier 3s, native tier 3s, no crystal characters, no male seasonals, no female seasonals. I'm going to post this in the Discord. Feel free to screenshot it if you want. Obviously subject to change. But the reason I pulled this up is look at Gam Gam go, bros. 1, 2, what has she got? 3, 4 days, dude, for Gam Gam. She went from like 1 day of being relevant. And honestly, Alien Hero, this is probably what I'm going to end up using here. Gamora, because I'm going to skip Zeus, I think. So I'll use Gamora here, use her for speed female, use her... Did I overcount? I think I overcounted. Maybe not. Anyways, yeah, she got speed hero female, alien hero, speed female. Yeah, that's 4. Oh, man. Gam Gam stepping up to the plate. So anyways, like I said, that'll be in Discord. I also posted a much better version of the actual meta with no female seasonals. That is in the Alliance battle section of the Discord. So if you're interested in that, that is there. I will post that one as well. And then I actually have a third one of those spreadsheets, which is my personal spreadsheet that has what I'm planning on for all that coverage. So yeah, Gamora looks really good, brother, in my opinion. Maybe think about hanging on to a couple crystals for the winter seasonals. But yeah, Scarlet Witch Zombie. There was another one we said, oh yeah, Sentry, Scarlet Witch Zombie, and Gamora, and you're already looking at quite a few crystals there. So hopefully that helps, brother. I'm going to move on to this last one before my voice starts to shred. Thank you for... Hope that helps. That comp's going to be beautiful on Mephisto, bro. I'm actually... I was talking about that earlier. I'm looking at possibly stripping the mighty comp off of Hulk and giving it to Mephisto, man. And then just letting Ares take over for me. Oh, we'll see, man. We'll see. All right, and I'll probably do a video on that list, by the way. So, little, what do you call that? VIP exclusive for people here in the stream. I think that list is fun. The one with all those, like, restrictions. That's fun to do. 209 on the badge. Nice. Ways into the game here. Swords need some work, though. You got 209 on the badge. You gotta start looking at your swords. Could just be really bad luck, but with a 4 gem here, I would look to replace this with a green sword. And you really want to get away from any 3 gem swords as soon as you can. So hopefully you can get a yellow, an orange here, and a pink. Make sure you're doing all those Otherworld battle challenges every season. Nice, welcome back. This is you, John Constantine? Is that right? Welcome back, man. Good to see you. So yeah, in that case, if you're coming back right now, oh wow, cool. It's been a while then. Gotcha. Jump into Otherworld battle and make sure you just bang out all those challenges, dude. Get all those runes of the unknown. And now there's a discount on swords monthly. I don't know if we always had that, but there is. And the gold cost is high, so I would probably wait for that discount. But yeah, farm out all those Otherworld battle challenges. I think we got like 16 days left on the season, something like that, before we flip over to the next season. So hopefully you can make some progress on those swords before the season swaps over. Nice. You got Luna Snow, White Fox, Crescent Guardians. Okay, this is a really good set for like when you quit the game. Goodness. Quite good. Now, though, things have changed a little bit. Since this baby Spidey's uncrafted, I would swap this out. Watch for Ghost Rider. All the new cards that you missed, basically, are amazing. The new one is a little weird, the Fantastic Four one. Okay, you have Avengers 9. Nice. Ghost Rider. New Avengers number 9 is good for, like, hybrid PvP or the proc set. And then Marvel Zombies. Super good. So it's nice that you have this uncrafted and you can kind of just pull it off and swap it out for whichever one you get. Now, I don't know. You'll have to decide. You could swap this out for Avengers number 9. Lean into like sort of a hybrid PvP set. But then you're going to be in a place where, well, maybe you go New Avengers number 9 here. Marvel Zombies or Ghost Rider here. Whichever one you get. And then it depends on what you want to do, brother. Do you want to go for a full PvE set, full PvP set, or a hybrid set? That's actually a question these days. So you let me know. What are you into? What sounds good? Hybrid, PvE oriented, or PvP? I know this stream is like crazy long, dude. Because we built that character and had a bunch of fun. Then I would go for the Apocalypse set, which is just like having Luna Snow, Ghost Rider, Marvel Zombies, New Avengers number 9, and White Fox. I did that out of order. Luna Snow, White Fox, Ghost Rider, New Avengers, and Marvel Zombie. You basically use every one that has a proc. And it ends up making just this savage set. Good for PvE. Savage for like timeline battle climbing and stuff. There may be a slightly better PvP set. There is than the proc set. But the proc set's really good for like timeline battle, for punching in against character. Yeah, because you can still, there's a few ways to go now. But anyways, if you want to lean more towards PvP, you could keep the Crescent card on here. Could do something like New Avengers number 9, Marvel Zombies, Crescent, Guardians of the Galaxy if you wanted to swap less cards. This is a lot of words, so feel free to check the VOD if you want to watch the card thing again. Or for hybrid, you can go, like I said, all of the procs. Basically, got a proc, it goes on the set. Ghost Rider, New Avengers, Marvel Zombies. Or you could lean straight into PvE. If you lean into PvE, you just want to do Ghost Rider, Marvel Zombies, right? And then leave the rest of it. So you've got a lot of options. And you should probably just figure out whichever one of those sounds best to you. I think I laid them all out, so I'm going to quit saying words. We're going to move on. Definitely craft up that Luna Snow card. You're on it, but that'll be one you keep for sure. Energy Attack Blue is nice, especially if you're not spending. The rest of this is a little... What do we got here? This one's a little more important. Attack Speed Blue is nice, as long as it's not everywhere. You just want like 1 or 2 attack speed stats if you're going to lock them. The dodge is red, unfortunately. Yeah, some tough hits here. This one's tough. I think you lock attack speed and the rest. Definitely not locking any resists. No. Yeah, I would lock attack speed, roll the rest for that one. And then you do have your proc with Fizz Attack and Dodge. Very nice and 5 quality. Nice roll on the bottom of this card. Gotcha. No worries. Yep. Everything takes as long as it takes, right? So if you need crafting cubes or whatever, you're going to take riffs and get to it when you get to it. Yeah, you're still crafting this one up. Nice. Anything good so far? Not really. Crowd control time, you could lock a crowd control. As long as you're getting dodge elsewhere. Oh. Yeah, dodge red there. Long ways to go, but yeah, that gave you the basic information for newer card sets. And also, bro, if you're not in the Discord yet, you can jump in the Discord. I have a little infographic in there. It's really basic, and it's not like super nuanced as far as all of the best sets, but it does have that proc set in the infographic, and then it'll show you the card you can swap to go PvE and a card you can swap to go PvP. You can check that out if you want more information on cards. All right, looking at your roster, we got Venom tier 4 here. I can tell you right now that a huge just giga play for you is going to be to grab Storm's Uni and snag old Stormaroo from that tier 4 that we get for free for Black Friday. That's likely just going to be a massive play for you. I don't know where Scarlet Witch is at, or excuse me, Storm is at. Do you already have her uniform? Because you've already gotten some unis, it looks like. I see Ares in there. Where's Stormaroo? Am I blind? It happens. There she is. You've got the uni. Yeah, dude, taking her straight to tier 4. Ooh, so nice. So nice. I don't know if you plan on getting Mephisto's uni, but you got him to 60 already. Yeah. Damn, INL. That's dedication, bro. Nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, Gwenpool will cover a bunch of days for you. Just watch overlapping with like speed characters. If you picked up Gwenpool, you probably don't need Bullseye, right? It's that kind of thing. So just make sure you can use that little chart if you want, just to compare it to yours or whatever. I want to figure out a way to let you guys, like, I'm going to make a blank version of this so you guys can take it and make your own for your account. And then, yeah, so Storm would be absolutely clutch. Gwenpool, just watch for overlapping coverage. You got Wolverine here with a regular greed. You need one more greed here so you can make this a mighty. I'll give you the general advice is usually not to equip regular CTPs because in its current state, this is about as good as an obelisk. So you could just put an obelisk on him. And the reason people say to do that is if there's a big shift in the meta, Wolverine could fall off. There could be some, you know, crazy blast type that comes into the meta that just raffle stomps Wolverine. And then you'd be like, dang, I wish I had that greed. But anyways, in this case, just find him another greed and he'll start cooking for you. Back to basics. This guy, actually, I wouldn't like do anything to build him further, but this is a decent build for Captain America, man. You probably get some decent stuff done with that uniform still to this day with a build like that. Female Taskmaster's great. You're the guy, bro. Like, you're the guy that probably wants to tier 4 Ares pretty quick, right? Because you don't have Gladiator, don't have Mephisto, you don't have Loki max build. Oh hell no. You don't have Hades. So Ares is literally gonna cover. You don't have Hulk. Literally, Ares is like a superstar for you right now. And I would rush him to a tier 4. That's 5 days. 5 days of Alliance battle that you will get out of this character. That, with the current state of Alliance battle, that's amazing. So yeah, love to see a tier 4 for that guy. Hey, Antonio. Thanks, brother. Who else? You got so many options. This is going to be tough. I don't know if you're utilizing the native tier 2 discount for Black Friday. I don't know what kind of materials you have for a tier 4. Oh, thanks, bro. You think we're getting tired yet? There we go. That's better. Good looking out, bro. Good looking out. Still. Let's see. Yeah. That does change things. Yeah. What are you doing with that? Are you using that tier 2 discount? Hungry too, bees. I'm hungry. I gotta get me some toast or something. Somebody get this kid some toast. Okay. So, are you planning what? Silver Surfer then? Well, he's got a regular authority too. What are your options here? Silver Surfer, Wolverine, Deadpool. Interestingly, with a Mighty Destruction, I'm not sure about that one. That might not play out so well, but we'll see. Oh, man. Did you have someone specifically that you were going to do? Nice. Grats on the 100 pull, Shaq Sham. We got a 50. So I got 50, 10, 10. You got a lot of great options. Scarlet Witch is like Ares for you. She will cover an absurd amount of Alliance battle days for you with this uniform. So you can't use it on Sentry because he's native tier 3. But you are already in the process of doing so. What do your materials look like right now? Are they like spent out into Sentry? Are you basically just spending your materials as you get them on Sentry? Because it'll be really good that we had this talk. Okay. So what you probably want to do, my friend? Yeah, and you're out of gold. That's tough. I was going to say it's going to be near impossible then at this point for you to utilize. Oh, you have materials, you just don't have gold. I don't know, man. Let me think. Let's take a look, because this is probably the most important thing we can figure out for you out of everything. 11 days? No, you're good. Hold on Sentry. Hold everything. You can do it, bro. Right? How much materials do you have? Because you can get enough gold in 11 days to tier 4 a native tier 2 character, flat out. 10 days. Don't push it to the last second. You know what I'm saying? You could like hold on Sentry, full stop, hoard gold, right? And then lock in like Silver Surfer, or dude, you've got 3 just awesome characters, more than 3, but these are the 3 that I would pick for that discount, right? I would hold your spending, dude, and I would... It's probably going to be one of these 2, right? Do you do Wolverine? You think Strange? You think Strong? Strange is good. He does have a rage. He does have the rage. Okay, so yeah, materials aren't the issue. Does your carbonadium look anything like that? Because if that's the case, my goodness, bro. Yeah. Okay. In that case, full stop on Sentry, dude. Full stop. No more working on Sentry. Lock in for this native tier 2 discount. Get that 20% discount on a native tier 2, tier 4. So whether it's Silver Surfer, Wolverine, the reason I hesitate with Scarlet Witch, I think she's actually the best choice. Doctor Strange, basically you got 2 PvE choices and 2 PvP choices right here. Doctor Strange has the best build. He's got his artifact, he's got a CTP of Rage, he's already got 1 gear clicked up, but he's already ready to roll. He's ready to rock and roll, right? The issue with Scarlet Witch is you'd have to get that second potential. And you'd have to take her from 70 to 80, which is going to be a whole nother cost, which is going to add to your gold cost pretty significantly. So you'd probably go with one of these 3 boys. And you certainly could go with Strange. My thing with Strange is he lost some value in Alliance battle. It's not the end of the world. I'm still covering, let's see, let's look at my account. I think it's just 2 days. And no ABL. So like... Am I seeing that right? That Doctor Strange basically got knocked down to 2 Alliance Battle Extreme days and no ABL days? Love it. Yeah, I know. That's the good call. Good call. But that is correct, right? He did lose a little value. He lost. Well, it's not. It is technically losing value. He's so good though. Yeah, with that build, bro, you probably lock in Strange, dude. Just go with Strange. You're focusing on PvP characters outside of that anyways. Yeah, I'm with INL on that one. No surprise there. But lock in Strange, dude, for that discount. Save the gold. Don't lock him in before you're ready. But stop putting gold in anything. Don't spend any gold and just save gold. I'll bet in like 6 to 8 days, you have enough to tier 4 Strange at a 20% discount. And then after that, get back into tier 4ing Sentry. You've got so much materials, bro. Tier 4ing Sentry, tier 4ing Scarlet Witch, tier 4ing Silver Surfer, tier 4ing Wolverine. Like, you got tier 4s for the rest of your life, bro. But yeah, take advantage of that discount. That'll be really clutch. And then you can get, yeah, it'll be really good actually for your account too. INL's absolutely spot on. It's going to cover a lot of what you need. It'll be really good for World Boss Legend, really good for Dispatch, and Rift Farm, even though you do have Thor. I don't know how this uniform does actually for Rift Farming. Anyhow, some uniforms to pick up. What you have here. This is tough, man. It's always hard to like look through here and see what you have. Mephisto immediately pops out. Big time, Mephisto. One of the best Alliance Battle. The best, possibly the best Alliance Battle character in the game. He's still going to be better than Zeus. We will see, though. You've got Gamora. You can grab Colossus's PvP uniform if you want to. It is a nice support uni. You get the damage decrease to heroes and villains. This one doesn't have it, right? This one's just heroes. Is this? This is the gold cost one, right? I think it's still just heroes. So there, that's an option. Yeah, did you see her? Does he? Oh yeah. You could grab her uniform for that Alliance Battle Day if you wanted to. It is like a uni for 1 day of Alliance Battle. Nice. I hope that's good, Constantine. I hope that helps, brother. It would be a 1 day Alliance Battle purchase, but you could get. Let me expand on that. Also very good in PvP. I think she gives you a lot of the. I can't remember the upgrade off the top of my head. She still gives debuff removal, I believe, in this base uni, but she does get some boosts. Yeah, for Team Battle Arena, Otherworld Battle, depending on bans. So that could be a good option. Cyclops uniform is a decent one. Who else you got hiding down low here? Magneto, just remember to save for Winter Seasonals if you plan on using him. If you don't have Coulson's uni, that right there is already 2 full cost unis. So just something to keep in mind for the future. Proxima does a lot of work as a support. I can look and tell you the days. It depends on your setup, obviously, but I've got her on Universal Female. I've got her on Alien Villain, so 2 ABL days. I've got her on, I think it might just be the 2 ABL days, or Proxima for me. But she's a nice support. It's more than that. She shows up somewhere else, I think. But I don't know where. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the 2 days. There you go. Proxima for support. The thing about Proxima is there aren't a lot of alternatives. So that's where Proxima comes in. Oh, yeah. What am I doing down here? Oh, Mystique. Yeah, Mystique's better if I pick her up. But if you don't have Mystique, she covers female villain as well in ABX. So, and maybe even another day Mystique might be sneaking in and covering some value on my lists. But anyways, yeah, she's got some good value as an Alliance Battle support. Yeah, those are all good ones. Ebony Maw, good for PvP. Yes, sir. Red Hulk's newest uniform is a support uniform, and it's used a few times, I think, in Alliance Battle meta, even still. But it's most, like, a lot of its value is based around Hulk. So if you're going with Ares, I don't think that's a very good choice, if I'm gonna be honest. And then, yeah, you'll have to save for Coulson's uniform as well, or just be ready for it if you're spending a little bit, or a lot of it. You can pick up Gambino's uniform. Gambit covers quite a few days and is used for swap gameplay in Alliance Battle now. But the main ones, I'm just sort of listing stuff off right now. The main ones that I would pick up is definitely Mephisto, for sure. Would 100% grab Mephisto's uni. And who else did we say? Mephisto is fantastic. Visible Woman, since you have her, is actually not a bad idea. Plus, form. Yeah, and then we started getting down into the. So, yeah, and Proxima, some good options. You have a lot of what's good right now. You have a lot of what's good, and that's good. So hopefully that helps, man. Yeah, and who did we miss in there? Mephisto, Proxima, Ebony, Invisible Woman. Oh, golly, you're not hurting then. Then I'll just show you some of what I'm picking up too. Dr. Voodoo's a great support if you don't have his uniform. Gets around. He can do a lot of stuff. He's got this uniform. You missed this one. It's quite good. It's got PvE buffs, it's got this damage to supervillains, but it's also got damage reduction on it as well, plus ignore dodge and the leadership that you may remember that increases debuff effects. So he can be quite good. Ebony Maw is very good. I'm looking at picking him up too, just for countering those universals in PvP and a place to put this liberation. Enchantress is quite good. I am personally looking at picking up Mystique because she covers the mutant villain day for me, as well as being a support for a lot of the speed days where I have to use things like Cassie Lang that gives like a 15% to villains damage buff, whereas here I think I get like 45 or 50. So Mystique for me I think is a good choice. I'm still kind of weighing it though because she is expensive. And Proxima, female Taskmaster. If you want for AB, if you have tons of crystals and you're just getting like what you need for Alliance battle, Cho covers 2 days as a support, even though he's kind of, his support is very basic at 40%. And then beyond that, yeah, man, I don't know. You could look at spending some crystals on some other stuff like a deluxe pack or Multiverse Saga is a big one if you're looking at playing long term. You haven't unlocked Multiverse Saga yet. It's a really good purchase in my opinion. You get a lot of benefit out of it if you play long term. Mega Transcended Potential. That I don't know, brother. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know on that one. I'm going to leave that one up to you because I got to tell you guys, I got to dip. I got to go, man. We've been here for 3 hours and 30 minutes. We got a super stream tomorrow. This was dumb. Hope that helped you guys. Yeah, because my voice is already getting grady. All right, guys, sign this thing out. Thanks so much for hanging out today. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks so much for being here. If you enjoyed the stream, learned anything, had a good time, go ahead, hit that like button. You know it helps us out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series, we do it every day at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications about that. Got more videos coming your way in the near future. I'm Old and Gray. This is Free to Play. This dog is Cray Cray. All right, y'all. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks so much for hanging out.